and welcome. I'm the proxy, and I'll be leading you today. What can I get for you? A phone? Some internet? Or a credit card? Gotcha is my vice. Designs are real nice. Animations you must buy. They're lit, you can't deny. Whoever you want, whoever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Characters that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your polygons away. That's my desire. You know heartbeat is gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn. I know, they look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but they're gonna take a lot of pull, don't get arrogant. Watch out, hit that 0.6. Forget about going to pity, nobody in a blink. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. Think about something here, things will go south. Wanna push your luck, then okay, gay. Wanna burn to ash, think twice before you play, play. I'll make you spend your polygons away. That's my desire. You know heartbeat is gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn. Good evening and welcome. I'm the proxy, and I'll be leading you today. What can I get for you? A phone? Some internet? Or a credit card? Gotcha is my vice. Designs are real nice. Animations you must buy. They're lit, you can't deny. Whoever you want, whoever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Characters that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your polygons away. That's my desire. You know heartbeat is gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn. I know, they look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but they're gonna take a lot of pull, don't get arrogant. Watch out, hit that 0.6. Forget about going to pity, nobody in a blink. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. Think about something here, things will go south. Wanna push your luck, then okay, gay. Wanna burn to ash, think twice before you play, play. I'll make you spend your polygons away. That's my desire. You know heartbeat is gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 hold, hold. Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn. Good evening and welcome. I'm the proxy, and I'll be leading you today. What can I get for you? A phone? Some internet? Or a credit card? Gacha is my vice. Designs are real nice. Animations you must buy. They're lit, you can't deny. Whoever you want, whoever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Characters that you desire. Set it on fire. I'll make you spend your polygones away. That's my desire. You know Arcady's gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 pull, pull! Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 pull, pull! Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn! I know, they look kinda cute and nice to present, but they're gonna take a lot of pulls, don't get arrogant. Watch out, hit the 0.6, forget about going to biddy, no money in a blink. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth, think about something here, things will go south. Wanna push your luck, then okay, gay. Wanna burn to ash, think twice before you play. I'll make you spend your polygones away. That's my desire. You know Arcady's gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Proxy, 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 pull, pull! Pull it, proxy, got a credit card? Proxy, 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 pull, pull! Pull it, proxy, money, watch it burn! Good evening and welcome. I'm the proxy, and I'll be leading you today. What can I get for you? A phone? Some internet? Or a credit card? Gacha is my vice. Designs are real nice. Animations you must buy. They're lit, you can't deny. Whoever you want, whoever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Characters that you desire. Set it on fire. I'll make you spend your polygones away. That's my desire. You know Arcady's gonna come today. 3, 2, 1, fire! Hello guys, what's up? Oh wait. Oh no, I did unmute. What's up everyone? How's it going, y'all? Hello everyone. Hello DMD Mukris Red Aperion Night Hamburger Xavier Kitten. How you guys doing? Namik, Marcella, or Marcella? How are you all doing today? Smells like a good stream today. Yeah, guys, today's gonna be a pretty chill stream. For the most part. We're just gonna be doing some reacts, some catch up, because we do have the special program in the morning, which is, we have 2 special programs in the morning actually, so it's gonna be pretty exciting, pretty wild. So yeah, we have some stuff to watch before those happen, so that's the plan for today. Yeah, today will probably be a bit shorter. We were not going to be live for too long because guys, the special programs are now at 6 a.m. for me, which means I have to start stream by like 5:30 a.m. which means I have to be up by 5 a.m. So yeah, it's gonna be, we can't stream for too long tonight, unfortunately, because I do want to get a decent amount of sleep and not sleep in over the special program. So yeah, we have the Wuha special program and the Zenless one in the morning. So I'm praying that the Wuha one, okay guys, I guess I never talked about this on stream yet, but oh my god, the Wuha special program and the Zenless special program are overlapping. They're overlapping tomorrow, and it's so tragic. It's so doomed, guys. Oh my god. We should cry again this stream? What do you mean, guys? I never cry. I never cry. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Okay? It's fine. This is fine.
I see Kate's version, but I don't know where you got it. What are you guys talking about? Oh, are you talking about the Bilibili dev talk? Oh, I found someone uploaded the version, the Bilibili dev talk with English subtitles. So I have a video. Don't worry. I found a video on YouTube. So fret not, guys. I have that found. Now we get to see if you're a Hoyoshil or a Kurobot. Guys, listen. I've lost the right to do either, to be either, okay? I have lost the right to be a Hoyoshil, and I've also lost the right to be a Kurobot. So I am just walking. I'm literally in limbo. I'm in limbo. I can be on neither side. I don't know how you found it. I just searched on YouTube ZZZ Dev Talk, and then there's one from 2 days ago with English subtitles, so that's how I found it personally, but you're just a gotcha victim? Exactly, y'all. I know someone who took the whole transcript of the Dev Talk and translated it into English. See, I saw Az was looking at that one. That's some dedication, bro. That is some big dedication that person got there to translate the entire thing, so mad respect to them for that. But yeah. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna bring a hoodie. So, why not watch one program after the other? Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think my plan for tomorrow is I'm gonna hope and pray that the WUA program is not too long. But we'll see. Because the Zenless special program starts 30 minutes after the... Sorry, the Zenless program starts 30 minutes after the WUA program. So... Yeah. I mean, how long are their programs usually? Oh, see, but they're... No, wait, their programs are long! Wait, no, the WUA programs are long! Fuck! No, they're long! Oh, God, oh, God. Oh man, because it's so frustrating because I want to watch the Zenless one like live, but I feel like the better thing to do is to just finish the WUA one and then we watch the Zenless one from the start, you know? I feel like that's the best way to do it, since we don't want to like cut off the WUA one in the middle, right? If it's actually going to be an hour long. Because, I mean, it seems like the average for the WUA programs is an hour. Like 50 minutes to an hour, so... I think we'll just finish the WUA one and then we'll watch the Zenless one after. We won't be live, so we'll start it from the beginning. So we won't be actually like live with the program fully, but at least we could watch it in like one full go properly. So I guess you guys with me in the chat can, you know, just hold back a little bit, you know, wait a smidge, and then we can watch it together right after. They're truly like 30 to 35 minutes without the start and end. But the issue is, I mean, do they start exactly? Okay, I know 2.7 was different because this is the finale, so this is the start. So the 2.7 was 40 minutes. Basically. And then there's 5 minutes, so it was... Yeah, so it's like around 35 minutes-ish. But the thing is... Okay, actually, the intros usually start before the special program starts. So then the program is lined up with exactly the like time that it's supposed to begin. So we could still have a chance. We could still have a chance at being able to watch the Zenless program like fully live, depending if the WUA one is not too long itself, and then it does sync up properly with the start of when it's supposed to start. But yeah, the bad part is we'll surely get the 3.0 teaser right at the end too. Yeah. Yeah. What's that sidebar? Wait, what sidebar? What do you mean? What sidebar? What sidebar did you guys see? Oh, like my recommended? My recommended is so cooked, guys. I just watched like so many different things, and then my recommended is so bad. It's so cooked. It's actually so cooked. I see Faker, my goat. Faker using skin.
in LoL history. He's also famous for not using skin. When he first started
Not using
playing
skin, guys. It's not that he doesn't use skins. He doesn't use skin. Skin singular.
games in the
guys, we solved it here first, okay? This short is telling us that Faker is in fact a lizard person. He is a lizard person wearing a human skin because he doesn't actually have skin himself. Exposed. That is why he is so different. That is why he is so different. We found it. We found it, guys.
the past,
We
he
found the
couldn't
truth.
afford to buy skins. He once said he's used to playing with no skin. The first skin that Faker bought was the Frost Queen Janna. In the past,
Oh my God, what a
when he was
throwback.
playing supporter Janna, he was afraid that he would get criticized if it was a basic skin. The first skin he used in the official game was Battle Bunny Riven. Appeared in the 2013 to 2014 LoL Champions Winter Final against
Battle
Samsung.
Bunny
The staff who
Riven
was testing before the
enjoyers.
game chose the Battle Bunny Riven. It was an incident that happened because Faker didn't notice it. In addition, he unintentionally used Pulsifier Ezreal, Lunar Goddess Diana,
Pulsifier
Snow Day
Ezreal.
Syndra, Hired Gun Lucian, Despair the Cassiopeia. As staff mistakes or client errors, the skin he used himself was the
This is an AI voice, right? Like I
2014
This has to be an AI
All-Star
voice,
Game
right?
SKT T1 Jet, 2016 League of Legends
pronunciations of the
Champions
champion
Final
names
2
are
sets
so
SKT T1
janky.
Rise, 2018 Asian Games Semifinal Samsung Galaxy
There's also-
Jarvan
yeah,
and
there are also
SKT
a bunch
T1
of spelling
Syndra. He
mistakes.
won all 4 games. Legend of Legend Faker, who
I mean,
keeps writing his name in
still
LoL
pretty cool,
history.
though.
He's also famous
Pretty cool, but yeah. Anyway, so that's the plan for tomorrow. Hopefully, the Buwa program won't be too long and we'll be able to basically watch the Zenless one live, but we'll see. We'll see. If not, we will finish the Buwa one and then we will watch the Zenless one after. Immediately after. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I wish I had T1Z skin Sag. Oh, do they not sell the world skins again anymore? I actually can't remember. I've never really paid that much attention to skins and their cycles. Do they not sell the world skins? I'm pretty sure they still sell them, don't they? Just watch them both at the same time, guys. That is you are good. You guys have bold assumptions that I have the capability of multitasking. I am literally so bad. I cannot multitask to save my life. I get so hyper focused on one of them and I just completely ignore the other. I'm a K-pop stan. I've had to open 2 Instagram live streams at the same time. See, the thing is, I used to wake up for some K-pop live streams, but not that often because in the end, it's like I have to wait for English subtitles anyways. So watching them when they were like live never really held too much interest for me because I couldn't understand anything they were saying. But I understand wanting to watch stuff live though, because with F1, it's like I need to watch it live. I have to watch F1 live because it's so much more exciting. But yeah, also what's up, Flatus? How's it going? The age, almost a week after TwitchCon, MapleCon happened. I forgot I missed the chance to buy the 20th anniversary vinyl. MapleCon? Oh, wait, 20th. Oh, for Maple Story? Wait, is MapleCon for Maple Story? I've never heard of MapleCon before. Can't speak Korean, SMH, fake K-pop fan. I mean, I learned Hangul, but I can't like translate any of the words I can read into actual meanings because I didn't study the vocabulary. But I can technically read Hangul, like kind of slowly. But yeah, I was like, listen, guys. I am like honestly a different person from my K-pop phase at this point. But guys, I mean, K-pop has had a huge impact on my life though. Specifically BTS, because back when I was into K-pop, this was like before they got super popular. It's when they were first starting to get more popular in 2015. That was like when I discovered them, and then it was the year after, I think 2016, that they released, was it Hwayoung Yeonghwa Part 2? And then there was one song in that album. It was the intro Nevermind by Suga. And then that song single-handedly changed the trajectory of my life. So K-pop has definitely had a massive impact on my life in the past. That is for sure. But I'm just not as into it nowadays because I'm A, too busy, and then B, I don't know. Most of the groups that I liked were more around my age, and then nowadays I feel like every new group and stuff, it's like the idols are getting so much younger and younger, and then I feel kind of like weird obsessing over idols that are super young, because it's like, if it's you know, it's people around my age, then I'm like, okay, yes, I can simp, I can stan, you know. But then when they're a bit too young, I'm like, this feels kind of weird. So I'm just not like as into K-pop as I used to be. But I do still listen to the music here and there. I just not as crazy of a, like, I'm not crazy obsessed with it anymore. So from K-pop stan to gacha gooner, exactly, that was the pipeline. I always played gacha games, but I definitely got a lot more like into it after my K-pop phase. Especially it was like when, you know, during COVID, right? Genshin came out. Honestly, Hoyoverse is like what got me super hyper fixated on gacha games, even though I have played them for many years in general. But it was like a lot more casual beforehand. So yeah. Ace trying not to be a cougar. It just feels weird. I just personally, yeah. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being a fan of younger K-pop groups or newer K-pop groups. I just personally, part of the enjoyment that I get from really like being like into, let's say, idol groups and stuff like that is being able to just like simp freely. And I can't simp freely because it's like, to me personally, I just feel a little bit odd about it. But yeah. No wonder you're always broke. Yes, guys. I literally, oh my god, I spent so much money on BTS albums back then. BTS was one of my favorite groups. I also really like GOT7. I think GOT7's my favorite group. I also liked Red Velvet. At one point, I really liked EXO. I also do like Twice, but I'm not as into them anymore as I used to be. I liked Mamamoo as well. I really liked their songs. Oh My Girl. I like some G-Friend songs too. Yeah. Yeah, but Red Velvet was like my biggest favorite girl group, I think. I also actually, no, I really liked IOI and I really liked IZ*ONE from Produce 101. I'm a huge fan of two of those groups. So I do actually really like the Seraphim because I really, Taeyeon was my favorite in IZ*ONE, so obviously the Seraphim, she's there, so. What about 17? Oh yeah, I also liked 17. 17 also, dude, some of 17 songs are so good. Also, I loved watching their dancing because they're always so in sync. I only ever listened to Big Bang back when they were the big thing. Yeah, I listened to a lot of Big Bang before as well. I mean, nowadays, not so much because of all the stuff that happened, but... Yeah, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Also very fun. Yeah, I think, like, what generation was I a fan of? What, like, the groups that I just talked about, like, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, I think, were the two generations that I was, like, mostly super into K-pop. That was 2nd gen, 3rd gen, right? Or was it just 3rd gen? Age K-pop debut, guys. Fun fact. Fun age lore. I think I've mentioned this before, but not very often. Fun fact age lore is I did actually go to auditions for K-pop companies. Whenever they came to my city, I did try like for I went to like I think 4 or 5 total auditions. They never went anywhere, but I did go. It was all a dream. It was. And then I realized that I can achieve my dream in different ways that aren't necessarily just by becoming a K-pop idol, if that makes sense. Like, I think I realized eventually that my dream was not necessarily that I wanted to be an idol specifically, but more that I just wanted to be able to, like, make stuff, such as, music, MVs, things like that, or, like, the variety show content that a lot of K-pop idols used to do. I don't know if they do it as much anymore, but they definitely used to a lot, which I really liked watching. Like that kind of content, right? So basically kind of like, just making content that people would enjoy watching and have fun with. And then, I realized that I can do that even without becoming a K-pop idol. And I was like, because I wasn't going to be one. I wasn't going to make it ever. So I came to terms with the reality of my situation and found alternative methods to accomplish my goals, which is what has led us here today. Hello, this is why we're here together today, y'all. It's okay, Age, in that timeline, Iron Tomb would have succeeded. Shut up. Shut up. Hey, listen, okay? Listen, there was only one timeline where Iron Tomb did not succeed, okay? So technically, the chances of Iron Tomb succeeding are a lot higher than Iron Tomb not succeeding. I just, So it's not on me, not on me. Ages V live streams, or you're just gonna be playing gacha? A lot of idols do actually play gacha. Whenever I see them talk about games or anime, I'm like, hey, they're like me for real. But no, like the amount of work and effort and just the amount of life that idols have to put into even just being a trainee to chase that dream, and then the chances of them actually succeeding in it are so low, or even ever like making it are so low. Yeah, it's like a crazy system. It's insane. I can't believe at one point I wanted to go into it, to be honest. But hey, listen, I've always been a bit of a dreamer, what can I say? Plus the abusive industry. Like guys, let's put it this way, right? Whenever I get really into, whenever like I have K-pop phases, even nowadays, sometimes here and there, I'll get like, you know, I'll have like a bit of a hyperfixation on stuff. Like for example, B2B. I was never really into B2B when I was younger, but a year or two ago, because they had some new comebacks, and then I was like, oh shit, it's like they came back as a group, and so then I watched some of their stuff, and I was like, oh my god, honestly, how was I not a fan of them before? Because they're so funny. So then but the thing is, it's like whenever I get into, I guess, kind of like celebrities and that idol culture as my hyperfixation of the day / of the month, I don't know, it's like the insecurities, you know, the insecurities start piling up, because it's just, you know, when you like really admire, you know, people who are, you know, the quote-unquote like peak of, I guess, beauty, if that makes sense, like the beauty standards, right? You know, celebrities, things like that are always gonna be drop dead gorgeous and stuff. So then it's like whenever I get super hyper fixated on them, I cannot help but compare myself to them, and then that's really bad for the mental health. So like I'm not as insecure as I used to be. I definitely used to be a lot more insecure about my looks, but like nowadays I'm fine. I'm chilling, you know, I am who I am, and I'm fine with that. But man, sometimes when you start comparing, that shit is so bad for your mental health. It's so bad. And you can't help but do it, you know? Because that's just how the human brain works, so yeah. Yeah, and so that's the thing, right? If as an outsider, I'm looking on into the industry and I already have those types of, you know, like mental burdens, I cannot even imagine how tough it must be to actually be within that industry and have to deal with not just that from yourself, but also hearing that just from like the world, right? Because no matter how beautiful some of the idols are, there's always going to be people who are hating, always going to be people calling like you ugly, calling you terrible, you know, like haters, right? Like haters gonna hate, basically. And it's just, it's so much. It's so much. It's like, now guys, it's like I see an annoying YouTube comment and I get tilted sometimes, okay? So imagine I had that like 1,000 fold. Oh my god. It'd be so bad. It'd be so bad. Omua and Zenless do live stream in the same day. Yeah, around the same time too. So they are half an hour apart though, so hopefully the Wuwa one will be done by the time the Zenless one starts. But I am looking forward to them both. So yeah, they're in less than 12 hours actually. You know who's incomparable? The Peerless Gem, the unrivaled genius, the imitable beauty, Herda. That's true. That's true. Fucking MVP right there. Well, what's up, Spook Star? Oh my god, guys. Okay, sorry. I'm just like sitting here yapping. You guys want to start looking at stuff? You guys want to start doing some reacts? Because we have a few things we want to get through today. What the? And Flying did a League of Legends medley? What the fuck? Huh? And Flying's a pretty good band. I like their songs as well. I used to listen to them a bit. Damn, speaking of K-pop. Speaking of K-pop, guys, we got a K band who did a League of Legends song medley. That's pretty sick. I want to listen to that, but I'll get copyrighted, so I can't listen to that right now. But Sonkai Star Rail. OMG, this website is insane. Oh, for what? Petit Planet? Did you apply for the beta? I forgot. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is that Mina doing Petit Planet? Yeah, Mina is doing Petit Planet right now because I'm assuming she's in the beta because the beta's out. I definitely do plan on playing it when it like comes out later, or maybe if there's another beta test, something like that. But I did miss this first one because I was away and I just forgot. So is there multiplayer in Petit Planet, or is it going to be? There is multiplayer, right? I think I remember watching the trailer before. It looked like there was going to be multiplayer. Yeah, there's multiplayer. Oh my god, that's gonna be so fun. Wait, you know what would be cool? So depending on how the multiplayer works, if it's gonna be anything like Animal Crossing, that means that we could, what if I, you know, if I have streams where I'm just playing Petit Planet, but then it's like you guys can come visit my town, right? Oh, how fun would that be? That'd be so cool, no? I don't know how the multiplayer is gonna work, but that would be cool if it works like Animal Crossing. That would be sick. That would be a really nice chill time. Set the town in place. Don't set the town in place. No, please. Petite Planet Battle Royale? No. What if people grief? Well, I'm sure there's going to be systems in place that prevent griefing. Like if there's no safeguard for griefing, then obviously I'm not doing that. But I'm sure there will be. Can I come visit your house if I name my Petit Planet character Green Encore? You're banned, Riev. You can never arrive. You're stopped at the gate. You shall not pass. Seems like you're good for a background chatting game. Yeah, and you guys know me. I do lots of chatting. I do lots of yapping. How long till Honkai hits the Petit Planet verse? Oh god, then we would have to change genres for Petit Planet. Yo. Yo. That's wild, bro. Unlimited yap works. Exactly. But yeah, okay guys, today, the things we want to take a look at today is I want to look at the Star Rail trailers that I have not seen yet because I was avoiding spoilers for them. So we're going to take a look at those. And then we're also going to take a look at the dev talk. I did find a version of the dev talk that's been uploaded to YouTube that has English subtitles. So we will watch that. And then, yeah. Just to confirm, it's this one, right? Like this is the dev talk. This is the new one? This is the new dev talk, right? Can't wait for Genshin Impact, Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Petit Planet, Honkai Impact 3rd, Honkai Nexus Anima collaboration. Yes, it should be. Okay. Yeah, so it's 40 minutes. Okay, it is a little bit long, but that's nice because we're gonna get to hear lots from them. But firstly, before we go to ZZZ though, shall we take a quick lookie at the Star Rail trailers? I do want to film a like mass reaction for the Star Rail trailers, like all in one go. So sound good? Goated pin. What is Petite Planet? Is that a world Age is the creator of, where everyone is... I thought that was gonna be a short joke. You bastard. Oh, I forgot to turn the alerts back on. Let me do that. Here, I'll replay your alert.
Wow, the pinned message is so nice and heartwarming.
Never mind. I shouldn't have replayed that alert. Can we ban Grim? We can always ban Grim. I want to shout intense reaction action, but I don't want to get banned. Wait, what does that mean, Phantom? What does that mean? Wait, what is this clip? Oh, flatline clip. Never mind. Okay, yeah, anyway, so guys, you want to take a look at these? Dude, I'm honestly still kind of reeling from the story. It's just... It's so good, man! It was so good! I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really, really fantastic. A lot of emotional damage, I will not lie. But, yeah. Let's start with Myriad. Yeah, we're gonna do it just in order, like chronological order. So it'll be Myriad, Golden Epic, Cyrene, and then we'll take a look at these ones, but I don't know what these are. Is the Longest Night... What is this? Is this What is this? Oh, this is a light show. Okay, we don't have to react to this. It's playing a really nice song, but we don't have to react to that. That's cool though. Oh, that's so cool. They actually did the actual firework light show for the end and celebration. Okay, anyways, we'll watch Myriad, Celestia, Golden Epic, Cyrene character trailer, Longest Night, and then Amphoria's Countdown, and then the bedtime story. I mean, I'm assuming the countdown is also just images, to be honest. Oh, it's just like one image. Okay, never mind. Okay, we don't have to react to that. What about the bedtime story? Is she talking in this? I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll take a look at them. They're not that long anyways. But yeah, okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Would have been crazy if they made Iron Tomb with drones. Well, I didn't watch the thing, so who knows? Who knows? They might have. They might have. And then destroy Iron Tomb. But okay, well, in that case, get your high YouTubes ready. We'll do a quick intro. And alrighty. Where is Spacewalk? I'm trying to look for Spacewalk, bro. Where the heck has Spacewalk gone? There we go. Okay. Alright, guys. Hi, YouTubes, and let's get started. Lots to watch, and I do really want to get to the dev talk. So let's do this. Let's do Star Rail first, and then we'll go to Zenless. Sound good? All right. Hi, H. What's up, Livia? YouTube is being on topic while Twitch is just roasting Age. Listen, you guys do love slandering me. Don't know why, honestly, so. Okay. Okay, guys, are you ready? Stop and play this. That's enough out of you. Alright, here we go. Okie dokes. Hello, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Today, we're going to be reacting to a bunch of the Honkai Star Rail 3.7 trailers. I actually have not seen any of the trailers that were released prior to the 3.7 story because they have spoilers in them and you guys told me to avoid them. So we're going to watch them today because I was really looking forward to watching them. And apparently, now that I've finished the 3.7 story, I think these trailers are probably going to hit very different. So yeah, I cannot wait. We're going to be taking a look at the Myriad Celestia trailer, Exotale Scene 8, the Golden Epic trailer, Farewell Cyrene, the Cyrene character trailer with You Once More, and sorry, I hit the mic, and then maybe the Longest Night Cyrene's bedtime story, depending what that is. But yeah, so we're gonna take a look at a bunch of the trailers, the Cyrene / Myriad Celestia trailers, and yeah, I'm very curious what we're gonna learn here because you guys said there were spoilers, and now that we have the full context of the Amphorius story, definitely not gonna get emotional again, yeah? Because guys, I never cry. I never cry from stories. So, like, of course, it's gonna be so normal, you know? It's gonna be so normal. So happy, such a happy and wholesome story. And I'm sure my reaction to these trailers will also be exactly that. Happy, excited, and very joyful. Because they're gonna be very romantic trailers, I'm sure. But yeah, well, without further ado, let's just watch them then, okay? But before we begin, real quick, if you guys do enjoy, please make sure to smash like, subscribe, I'd super appreciate it. Smash the like button. Like the 3.7 story destroyed me. It destroyed me, okay? I'm ruined. I'm ruined. Like Iron Tomb, okay? That's me right now. Comment down below, letting me know your guys' thoughts. What was your favorite part of the 3.7 story? Did you guys enjoy, didn't enjoy, you know, stuff like that. And also join the Discord server if you want to come chat, hang out, have a good time. And apart from that, let's just get started, and here we go. Okay. We believe Age never cried like Xiaoji said it was a wholesome and heartwarming story. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, exactly, guys. I would never lie to you guys, you know? We don't cope in this channel, alright? But yeah, I guess an FYI for if you guys are watching this, I don't know if you guys are watching this before or after the 3.7 story, I will be talking about spoilers from the 3.7 story, so fair warning. If you guys haven't finished it yet and are watching this reaction, I would recommend you watch this after you finish the story. Since I am watching these right now, having finished the story itself, so I will be doing the yaps. Okay, so yeah, spoiler warning away, and yeah, let's just take a look. Let's take a look. So we'll start off with the Myriad Celestia trailer, Exotail Scene A. You guys said that this one was the most important one to watch. Myriad Celestias usually give us a bunch of lore and information about things that are going on. And I see Ilio. So now that our script in Amphorius has come to a close, I wonder what this is going to show us. I guess we'll find out. There is no word for crying in the Kromnoan language.
The rest
Exactly.
is up to her now.
Okay.
Do I need to lend a hand with Amphorius?
Oh, this is like what's happening on the
We're
side.
just the audience for this act. The Astral Express is headed in the right direction, facing the Lord Ravager Iron Tooth.
Yo.
That is the safest path among all possibilities. Remember the oceanic planet of Lucia?
They did mention that, and we also have an orb for it.
We'll experience a peaceful trip there.
Peaceful, eh?
And many years later, the garden will break the confines of Amphorius, with Herda paying the tragic price.
The tragic price,
In
bro.
Destiny's worst outcome, a genius will meet a premature fall. And
Yo.
embark on a blood-soaked
Wait, who the hell
campaign.
is this? Wait, who is this? Is this supposed to be? Wait, no. Is this one of the? Is this supposed to be Iron Tomb? Is this like Iron Tomb if Iron Tomb were to come into full form? Because it kind of looks like it, but then without the red. This is Herda Tomb. Herda Tomb. Oh, so if we were to fail in Amphorius, then because Herda bound herself to Nous, there was a possibility she could have merged with Iron Tomb as well, and then become an even like worse, with an even like become an even greater tragedy for the universe. Oh shit! I mean, listen, Herda Tomb looks sick, but
If they go
very
to the
scary.
Agekk world, the Stellaron Disaster's Ground Zero, the
if we went to Lushaka, Herda gets absorbed into Iron Tomb. Oh, okay. So they're talking about like alternate things that could have happened. So had we gone to Lushaka, that timeline, Herda would have eventually merged with Iron Tomb and then created Herda Tomb, which is obviously very bad. No good. So they're kind of going through different iterations of the script right now.
On a blood-soaked campaign
I gotcha.
in the name of the Third Emperor.
if they go to the Agekk world, the Stellaron Disaster's Ground Zero, the Express will brush past Selenova.
But on the other side of the
Selenova! So pretty.
coast,
Oh
the
my god.
Angel Alliance will stray
Yo.
from the Trailblaze and return to its original end. The
Oh.
Eighth Lord Ravager's ascending wings will sound the prelude
Whoa.
to divine war.
Whoa!
As
Yo,
for the
calm
glass
down!
belt, that stage for the morning actors.
Wait, what planet? What planet?
As for the glass
The glass
belt,
belt.
that
Frieza.
stage for the morning actors, the black hole and the white hole will devour each other at the end
Oh
of its
my god.
rupturing the cosmos. For that road leads to the most ferocious enemy, Zephyro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, Zephyro, the most ferocious enemy that Phynon himself squared up against as a non-real entity. My fucking goat, bro. My goat was able to face him in battle and kind of not really survive, but he managed to get past Zephyro to slice Nanook, okay? I feel like that's a grand accomplishment. Holy shit. Jinglu as the 8th Lord Ravager would be, yeah, very cool. Yeah, so I guess in each of these outcomes, each of these bad ends, one of the Ravagers ends up successfully coming into being and then destroying the path that they are facing.
Just thinking about it is scary.
Marge!
There'll be nothing we can do if it really ends that way.
Dude.
Fortunately, Destiny is still on the right track. Only 2 possibilities remain.
Oh?
So the chances
Doctor
are
Strange?
50-50.
50-50?
In possibility A, the remembrance of Amphorius will still head towards destruction.
See you tomorrow, little Gray.
Thank you for fulfilling my wish.
Stand with me and become heroes!
We will definitely write an ending like none that has come before.
Farewells are unavoidable for the Trailblaze.
No, don't let it burn! Why
On the
does
road
that
to
look so
defy the
sad?
destruction, we must become used to loss in order to continue onward.
Bro, no, guys, they were fading into the code. Fuck, that's so rude. I cannot believe it. They can't do this. Why would they show that?
In order to continue onward.
The final cycle.
Or there's possibility B. Something more tempting, but also more terrible.
In the name of love, she will treasure all that has faded. Till the end of time, when the remembrance becomes the 4th kind of finality. Well, at least that ending will be gentle enough.
Oh my god,
Oh, come
this
on.
is so beautiful.
Please make sure it doesn't happen.
Oh, and they're on these separate ends of the
The gazes of the eons will soon all
of the infinity
fall
loop.
upon Amphorius.
Why don't we meet them at the next stop after Penaclony wraps up?
There'd better still be a next stop.
Lady.
Don't worry. The views of the road ahead are already reflected in those eyes.
These eyes were yellow and now they're blue. What the heck is Elio's power? Also, guys, sorry,
The
this is
views
such a
of the
small
road
note.
ahead are
But Blade
Stop
literally
after
has
Penaclony
blood
wraps up.
dripping from his blade.
There'd better
Right
still
here.
be a next stop.
What a detail.
Don't worry. The views of the road ahead are already reflected in those eyes.
Silver Wolf worrying about us is kind of heartwarming. It is. And that's the only heartwarming
where
thing.
the stars shine. And Amphorius's life. People meet each other from breaking apart.
Oh my god,
and
it's her
face
ult!
farewells by embracing. Remember to take a deep breath, partner. Then, walk towards tomorrow.
Data deletion! Chrysos air That was so rude. That was so rude of them. I can't believe they do this. Also, okay, I understand why you guys told me to watch this after I played the story, because this was just the entire story, no? Didn't this just tell us the ending of the story straight up? I am so glad I didn't watch this beforehand. Jesus Christ. I think this is the worst one so far in terms of spoiling for with regards to spoiling the story.
Ilio's options seem to be pre-Iron Tomb battle and Herta's is post-Iron Tomb. Well, it's really cool to see the other outcomes that were like the branching timelines from the Stellar Hunters' perspectives, because thus far we kind of know that Ilio has the power to write the script, but then we don't know exactly how his power works, right? Now we can kind of understand that his power works similarly, in a similar manner to, let's say, Doctor Strange, and also, you know, yeah, Doctor Strange, essentially, where he can kind of see the different outcomes and then make decisions based off of that to write the script in the right way that he wants it to happen. Interesting. Also, Radish Pad, thank you so much for the YouTube membership. I really, really appreciate the support. That's really kind and generous of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, this was a huge spoiler. Like, I think it was fine. It would be interesting, like, maybe if they cut it off. Like, let's say, like here, right?
On the road to
Like, if they cut it off somewhere here, I think the trailer would be fine. But the fact that these last few minutes exist, like the last half of the trailer, it's the ending straight up. Like, it just tells you. Okay, anyways, yeah, this is honestly gonna make me a little bit scared to watch Myriad Celestias in the future, high key. But yeah, thank you guys for informing me of this. This is a very cool trailer though. I really liked seeing the different perspectives. We got to see Lord Ravager Herta. Oh my god. Yeah, because then if we went to Lucia, right? Instead of Amphorius, then Herta would have faced Iron Tomb herself and then gotten absorbed. Which, I mean, in itself, she looks so cool. She looks so cool, okay? But this also,
blood-soaked campaign.
Yeah, that would be very bad. You combine Herta's power and her ability to control her puppets, and then you have that combined with Iron Tomb to spread the destruction across the universe. Oh, we would be so cooked. We would be so cooked, guys.
In the name
Stellaron disaster.
Yeah, and then seeing
Trailblaze and return to its original.
Oh my god, but Lord Ravager Jinglu would be so cool. Oh my god, if Evil Y hot. Eighth Lord
Ravager asked for the glass belt. That stage for the morning actors.
Yeah, and then this other planet as well. Getting devoured. Oh, and then this is Welt. Wait, I just realized this is Welt here. So then Welt would have to square up against Zephyro, and then yikers. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a big oof. Jinglu getting glazed in lore, but useless in game. Hey, she got buffed, okay? She got a buff. But yeah, I mean, technically it was still a what-if scenario in this trailer. Yeah, but just the fact that we can get these official what-ifs is really sick, because it also makes me curious about what other possible what-ifs we can get in the future for other storylines and plots that are gonna go down. So, yeah, okay. Very nice. And the Cyrene art at the end was very pretty, don't get me wrong, but I just, like, you know, I just would like to not get spoiled to the story through the trailers, but alright, not an issue for us though. But yeah, okay, in that case, let's take a look at the second trailer, which is the Golden Epic trailer, Farewell Cyrene. This is definitely not going to make me sad. I'm sure.
3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Oh, the shooting star didn't arrive.
Oh,
but
she's
I know
so
it
cute.
might appear next time. So, I need to be prepared. Where should I start the story this time?
Wait, guys. With retrospect, with the context of having played the story, and then, you know, at the end, how we learn that basically every Cyrene is the end, right? Like, this is the beginning of the cycle. Like, the very first Cyrene that exists in the first cycle is actually the mem from the end because they're all connected. So then this is her. So then this is her with all of that knowledge, and now we know that context of who she truly is as an entirety. And oh my god.
Do you like this one? Romance and reason? Working together as an unstoppable force?
And not aunties?
Or a contest between kings?
Oh.
With both law and strife, raising the
Oh,
first
wait, that would be
banner
so
of
cool.
war. I see life and death never parting, so that the world has twice as much warmth.
The sisters!
I also see the Holy Maiden of Twilight,
Oh.
returning upon a rainbow in triumph and again. The tides rise and fall, with the ocean's songstress walking toward new life. And two beating hearts are finally
She gets to
honest
see the
with each other.
sea. She gets to be in the sea, bro. Sorry, I was thinking about
Honest
Hycilian
with each
still.
other. And two beating hearts are finally honest with each other.
Why does Aglaia have to die? Why does she have to die? Why would you write a story where she has to die like this in such a tragic way with Cypher? I know it's like she said that their beating hearts are finally honest for once, but still, can they not be honest for once when they're not, like, you know, one of them is not dying in a golden pool of blood?
And yet, all these warm tales still end with some small regrets. If fate only ever has one course, could this be just an overly naive dream? Could you give me more time, please? Emporius won't be forgotten. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Oh no! Why would they show us the visual representation of that?
Let's try this. Erase time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
From eternity. And leave a blank space for the final story. Hi, long time no see. Where should I start this time? Let me share a creative tip with you. Goodbye means hello.
Wait,
All right.
guys.
It's your turn. At the very end. Come imagine
guys.
with me the true starry skies, just like my first hope. Would the shooting star come in like this, or this? Pity, I probably won't be around to see it. But we'll definitely meet again in the distant future.
Oh my god, not
Then
them
it's
putting the
set.
effect.
When the time comes, please
That makes
once
it look
again
like she's in a
call me
book.
Cyrene, okay?
That was so rude. Guys, they gave us the fucking Demiurge's POV. Like, I feel like if we watched this before the story, right? We just kind of assume that she's talking to us, the MC. And as because she's telling us the stories of the cycles. But now that we've played the story, we know that this is basically Cyrene going to the Demiurge in every cycle to tell it about that world and the memories, and then help it grow into the Cyrene mem that we know. Oh my god, with the context, that's so sad, bro.
Long time no see. Where should I start this time? Let me share a creative tip with you. Goodbye
This one's so cute. This one's so cute.
Goodbye means hello. All right, it's your turn.
Goodbye means
At the
hello?
very
Hello
end.
world? Wait. Goodbye means hello. Because the Chrysos heirs and Amphorius had to say goodbye in order to get rid of the Demiurge, not the Demiurge, in order to get rid of the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb. So in order for the Chrysos, Amphorius had to say goodbye to get rid of Iron Tomb. And then in doing so, they were able to say hello world at the end. So goodbye means hello. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much.
come imagine with me the true starry skies.
Cyrene.
Just like my
Cyrene's
first
goodbye means hello world.
hope. Would the shooting star come in like this? Or this? Pity. I probably won't be around to see it.
And then now here she's talking about the fucking us arriving. She's talking about us arriving and the fades into making her look like she's in a fucking ink book. I hate this game. I hate this
to see it.
game.
But we'll definitely meet again in the distant future. Then it's set. When the time comes, please once again call me Cyrene, okay?
This is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine. It's all good. It's all good. This one wasn't as spoilery as the Myriad Celestia. I think that Myriad Celestia so far is the worst culprit for spoilers. Like I think like if I watched the Golden Epic before playing the story, I wouldn't have been able to pick up on all of the context clues that we have been able to pick up on now since we know what's going on. But yeah, anyways, okay. Okay, the Cyrene character trailer. Yeah, so this one showcases the character for promotional purposes, but you know, sometimes they still have some cool stuff in it. So let's see. Let's see. Oh,
Just one last piece left.
Are you looking for this?
they used both of them.
Thank you. If 30 million pieces are needed to create the image of the end, then I hope I get to be one of the pieces.
It's 30.
No,
Actually, hey,
powerless.
Stell, it's 33,550,337 pieces. Okay, please get the number right. We cannot besmirch those 33 million, those 3,550,337 cycles. Okay, okay. I know rounding, rounding makes sense, but listen, those were lives and of suffering and pain that Kaslana had to endure and Cyrene had to endure. So we will not forget them. We have to give credit. Give credit where credit is due.
Not a powerless onlooker putting them together.
Oh,
Even if that puzzle piece is only a fake memory,
wait.
that's still something I've never had.
Wait, this is so cute. Ripples of past reverie. Oh, that's so, oh my god. Her title is so foul. Oh wait, there's a mem hat.
Where is this?
Are you trying to catch the stars?
Oh my god, this is like an
Have you
alternate
really
universe.
thought it through? All for a possibility that you
Wait,
may never get to
wait,
see.
guys! This is the life she gave up! I just
You choose
realized!
to be an onlooker forever.
They keep showing us
And you won't have to
alternate
know.
like paths and versions of what could have happened. And then this is the life that she gave up.
How painful loneliness is.
This was the other choice.
They will be the last piece required for the ending. But the price to pay is 30 million more cycles spent waiting. You don't know if destruction or tomorrow will arrive first. And the tomorrow after the end may not hold a future for you. What I fear is to gradually forget the face of the one I'm
This
waiting
is
for.
Cyrene embracing Ma'am. This is
As for
actually
that future with no tomorrow, compared to the hero's 30 million tribulations, mere waiting is a small price to pay, isn't it?
Wait, now we know that was actually Cyrene helping Mem make the. Oh my god, this animation is insane, by the way.
Are you looking for this?
Thank you.
Am I crying from a trailer? What is wrong with me? Back to the beginning, bro.
Come, let us pen the final
That was
stroke
so mean.
and end
Why
this
would they do
story.
that? Why would they fade her out? Why would they fade her out of the photograph?
Let us pen the final stroke and end this story.
Oh my god. They made a Star Rail logo that has all of the airs on it. They made a Star Rail logo that has the airs on it. I hate them. Why would they do this? Why would they do this? They faded her out because she chose the other path. This entire trailer was showing the alternate universe, like the alternate path, the other choice, because you know she made the choice, the canon choice in the story, and then this was the choice that had she left, and then left the destruction, and then became an actual person, an actual entity, and then been able to trailblaze with us as part of the Astral Express crew. But then she didn't make that choice, so she fades away and remains a memory!
Come, let us pen the final stroke and end this story.
Guys, I thought I was done with the emotional turmoil. I thought we were done once we finished the story. I thought we were, done with the done with the turmoil for 3.7 once we finished, what went down already. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine, guys.
It's so quiet here.
Oh.
As if you can hear the sound of your heart beating.
Wait.
You may not have realized it, but you and Amphorius have walked a very long path together. And it's still not over yet.
Wait, wait, this imagery is crazy. I never even thought about it, because Amphorius is the infinity symbol, right? It's the infinity symbol, but it also actually bears a very striking resemblance to the hourglass. I've never like made that connection before.
Is it? So, on a peaceful night like this, how about one more story?
It's like as the sands of the cycles drip down
crystal flower
until the end, it's also like it's the
so
cycles
clear
because
and
it's
pure,
endlessly
it could
looping.
scatter the light into 12 brilliant hues.
There's 33,550,337 grains of sand in that hourglass.
When it finally bloomed. And so they stayed by the crystal flower's side,
Peach.
waiting and waiting.
Peach.
Then one day, perhaps it was the wind playing a prank, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered into 1,000 pieces.
And then also in that, don't they look like wires because they're data? Yeah, true. Like in this shot right here. Yeah, it kind of looks like they're cables that are connecting into Amphorius in the story. And then I mean, this is the demiurge. This is
In pieces.
the demiurge because she's telling us the story of
The
what
little
happened.
fairy must have been so sad. But when they lowered their head, they were surprised to find... It
No,
seems
the dark
we
tide!
have a little troublemaker. There isn't much time left, my friend. But not to worry. In this final flame chase journey, let us all walk towards the end with smiles upon our faces. Okay?
Anomaly data detected. Initiating purge protocol. Process loading. ... Good. Bye. Am. For. Rias. Bro? Bro? Yo, chill! Fuck you. Fuck you, Iron Tomb. Stupid bastard. You did this. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. If you just didn't exist, this wouldn't happen. Fuck you. Screw you. But I guess technically if Iron Tomb wasn't being made, then they also wouldn't have existed. Because the point of the scepter was to create Iron Tomb, right? Or was it that Lygus hijacked the scepter into making it so that it creates Iron Tomb? I still don't know the specifics of that, but man, okay. Let's listen to the bedtime story. Maybe this will make us happy. Maybe this will give us some closure.
Time for a surprise.
And happiness, right?
By the time you
The scepter was to determine the prime mover of life and then hijacked. Okay, so in the end, it's Lygus. It's stupid rat cave loving bastard Lygus. Yeah.
This, I'll have already set out on my journey.
They're playing the song. They're playing the Nameless
But I
Faces.
know you'll definitely see this. So, I've decided to leave behind the most beautiful memory and place it in your heart.
She's in our room.
Be sure to always remember this day, friend. And then embrace the tomorrow that yesterday has given you.
Oh my god, it's the fucking bookmark. It's the bookmark. We now know what that bookmark means. It was the choice she made. Address, Astral Express to Trailblazer. The trailblazing expedition must be full of unknowns. That's why I want to leave one more surprise in your life. Stay strong. Eyes forward. Always. That gave me no closure. That was horrible. That was horrible. That was even worse. That was even worse. Wait, guys, there's a phone call. There's a phone call tweet. There's a phone call tweet. Maybe this will give us closure. Maybe this will give us happiness, okay? Maybe this is the one. Final piece of media. Maybe this will make us give us something, you know, something great, something beautiful. I really hope my sweet dreams won't pop like a bubble. I believe the you of tomorrow will definitely reach a future everyone longs for. A ripple will wait for you in the past, blessing you. Guys, this is the one. This is the one. This will heal my heart.
Hi, this is a message from Cyrene. By the time you open this page, I'll have already set off. The bookmark in your hands is a little something from me.
Wait, this is
It can cross space and time and leave behind memories.
Is this the bookmark we get in the...
You just need to call my name and stick the bookmark on your face. Then we'll be able to talk. Now, why not save that time for your future self? Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep. Did she just imitate the ringtone?
Ma'am.
Oh.
Ma'am. Mammy.
Oh my god, it's surround sound, ma'am.
Sky. Grass.
Ma'am went from my left to my right.
Clouds. You. Just kidding. I still know how to talk. Did I scare
Oh my gosh,
you?
she's pranking us. No, it's fine. It's fine. You can speak Mamese. I'm fine with it. I have no issues.
Sometimes I do wonder, how great would it be if we were just two cute
I have no issues
fairies?
now. After everything.
We'd roll around in the grass every day, chase after the wind, and
Oh my
snuggle
God, she's
together
looking-
in the shade.
She's looking this.
Then we'd flutter our ears and go to so many places riding the west wind.
We're in the sky already.
Let's go to Penacony first. We'll still be shorter than Pepeshi, but we can fly super high and let the syrup surge take us to the airships. Then it'll be the Xian show. We'll take a memory bubble and sink to the bottom of the Scale Gorge waterscape to see if there's really a dragon palace. Or we can squish into a shipping container and see where the star skiffs take us. As for Bellabog, that's a land of snow, so we'll definitely have snowball fights and build a snowman. Our furs might get drenched, but don't worry. I'll help with brushing your ears and blow the water drops off your nose. Lastly, the Herta space station, where there are cake cats as cute as we are. I'll figure out a way to make a Cyrene-themed cake cat.
That would be
That
so
way,
cute.
It'll jump out to welcome you every time
We
you
need
go
a cake
back to
cat for
the
all
space
the Chrysos
station.
heirs. We need a Chrysos heir cake
Which
cat.
one's your favorite out of those scenarios?
All of them! Because you're alive!
Actually, any place where you are is a place I like. Time's almost up. Going upstream against time. Even my imagined journey is just a journey back through your memories. You'll surely make more and more memories in the future, right, friend?
But she won't get to witness.
I believe the you of tomorrow will definitely reach a future everyone longs for.
But she won't, because she's stuck in the
Remember,
past.
there will be a ripple watching over you in the past and blessing you. In remembrance, we will always be together.
This made it worse. There will be no closure found here. I've had enough. I've had enough. I can't watch any more trailers. There's no more trailers to watch. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here, guys. I can't. This is too much. This is too much for my heart, bro. Or forever stuck in the past. Yeah, like her. Literally, Hoyo is keeping me stuck in the past right now. The Star Rail dev team is keeping me stuck in the past because I can't move on. I can't move on from whatever. Stupid. This entire situation. There's a CN exclusive trailer. Wait, where is it? Do you have a link? Do you have a link to the CN exclusive trailer? Star Rail CN. Is it on the CN channel? Is it a repost from Billy Billy? Trailer. Exclusive. Is it this one? I mean, this was like from before. Prelude War. Is it this one right here? Oh, there's both? Okay, so this is just a countdown. I think it's the third one then. This one right here. Okay. Let me say goodbye first. For the YouTube video, and then we'll take a look at this after. Yeah. Well, we'll watch this one. We'll watch it. But let me just do the goodbye for the YouTube video first. So, because the reaction is probably we'll just leave the other trailers in it. So, okay. Yeah. I've had enough. I can't handle this anymore. So, I guess GG. GG Honkai Star Rail, GG Xiaoji. Look at what you've done. Look at what you've done to my state of mind after 3.7. I can't believe this. This is messed up. But yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed my reaction, let me know. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below letting me know your guys' thoughts. Did you guys notice anything new from the trailers, having seen this now after the story as well, since I'm sure most of you have seen this before the story? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Join the Discord server if you want to come chat, hang out, have a good time. And apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching. You too. Take care. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. It's exactly what Ligus wanted, a gaping hole. Yeah, in me. In my heart. Okay, let's watch this one. So this was posted way before. Oh, there's multiple. Okay. So this was 11 days before Amphorius dropped. They posted this.
本阶段信息同步。
What the?
仙州联盟已确认加盟反铁木银河联军。
Okay. Wait, this is like a
本阶段信息同步。
news
仙州联
alert?
盟已确认加盟反铁木银河联军。
Yeah, this is like a news alert.
将在4系统时候召开。 本次战斗将分为内外2条战线。
Oh, this is so cool.
联军将组成联合舰队，压制外溢的铁幕灾害，从外部阻止铁幕对银河造成破坏。
So this was assembling all the other forces who went like pew 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 in the sky, the Star Wars moment later.
铁幕摧毁核心。天才俱乐部黑塔女士、罗斯公姆先生将持续为星穹列车提供技术支援。 经测算，外部战场将直接波及临近5个星系。博士学会预计，相关防护及生命体撤离工作将在120系统时内完成。周围战区部署计划已下达，泛银河贸易体系内星球已全部响应，体系外星球将由巡海游侠协调部署。公司战略投资部主力舰队将于12系统时候与罗斯舰队会合，前往指定区域。
The models, the blueprint models. That's so cool.
黑塔，斯蒂芬已经开始行动，他会协助我们破解权杖的屏蔽协议。
Steven, our goat.
他将拒绝你的会议邀请，但他的态度与我一致。
Oh wait, so he already mentioned the meeting here. So they're already teasing stuff that happens in the story. Why don't they post these on all languages? Why do they only do CN? These are so cool. Dude, if I was getting this in real time, I would be so hyped. Holy shit.
专项研究有进展了吗？
This is Jade.
很遗憾，铁幕的感染对象并不限于无机生命。 它的爆发将摧毁被致时锚定的宇宙常数。
Oh wait, this graphic design. Yo, these motion graphics look sick. Sorry, I love motion graphics like this.
文明的运行框架，乃至个体生命的基本结构。
Yo, what the hell happened to the body, bro?
在一定量级以下，我们有把握对外溢的病毒进行无害化转移。数字疫苗计划具有可行性。
Wait, is this a
但目前
Venturine?
铁幕尚未完全降生。
Yo.
其负面影响。
Oh my god, wait, this is so cool. Wait, look at this. We have Selenova, Zephyrus, Zephyro. I'm assuming, is this supposed to be Fantilia? Yeah, that is Fantilia. Oh, it's the messages. It's the messages that we saw in the story. Those are the 3 Lord Ravagers that were looking on. you know, and watching Amphoria specifically, because we saw Fantilia's message, we saw I was gonna say Ceretra. We saw Selenova's message. Oh, I think I missed. Did Zephyro have a message as well? I think I missed it. I can't remember Zephyro's message if he was there, but I'm assuming he did. Yeah, he did. Okay, I don't know where it was. Damn, I must have missed it. There was Asat Pramad too. Oh, really? Oh, he wasn't in that shot though. Okay, there goes my theory.
还有延缓的余地吗？
我们联系了罗斯公姆先生，结论与之前一致，铁幕的诞生很可能是博士遵循锚定的时刻，不可避免。
关键人在权杖内。
Iron Tomb is inevitable. It is
以什么方式拖
inevitable.
慢铁幕破壳的进程？做好最坏的打算，不计任何代价。
明白。
IPC locking in. Holy shit. Okay. And the next is I'm assuming the lawful. Oh no, we're still with the IPC.
现在为您播报。
Oh, I guess the news network is always IPC, so this makes sense.
铁幕战争的最新讯息。1个系统时前，联军完成了对翁法
It
罗
is
斯
owned
外
by
部
the
战场的
IPC,
全方位部署，成功清除了外溢的铁幕造物。第一阶段作战宣告胜利。病毒防控方面，由公司主导的反铁幕数字疫苗宣布研制成功。请看详细报道。
广谱疫苗已确认能有效预防铁幕感染。
Is that ratio?
疫苗将作用于屏蔽反致噬病毒对有机生命体认知功能的干扰，加固稳定个体的智能及意识。简而言之，只要星穹列车能在翁法罗斯内部压制住铁幕的核心，就问题不大。
感谢拉迪奥教授。面对铁幕威胁，星际和平公司再次呼吁民众保持冷静。 公司会在48个系统时内确保医疗体系内的星域实现针对性疫苗覆盖。
Wait, that was Pearl?
为了众多文明共同生活的
the hair looks like it was
让我们携手并肩，
he was wearing the hat.
为星际和平而战。
Oh, the destruction creeping in there. Oh my god, man! Imagine we saw these in EN. Okay, now it's Fushwan.
这里是仙舟联盟，通讯正常。
巡海游侠，通讯正常。 前面全是怪。
Wow, it looks like a video game.
收到，全线作战中。
仙舟联盟收到，请在侧翼掩护我们前进，注意保存实力。正面交给我们。
Oh my god, these motion graphics are so cool.
监测到前方黑潮造物，雷达已锁定。
全舰听令，准备迎战。
弹道确定，倒计时5秒。
5、4、3、2、1。
哇，牛逼啊！那这片也清干净了，真他妈不容易啊！回见了。
收到，也感谢游侠的援助。
Oh my god, I immediately I saw the cussing and I was like, oh my god, it's Boot Hill. It's Boot Hill. I don't know what the CN voices sound like. So that was fucking awesome. Oh my god, Boot Hill.
真他妈不容易啊！回见了。
仙舟联盟收到，也感谢游侠的援助。
星际和平公司作战目标完成。作战目标完成。作战目标完成。作战目标完成。
That's funny.
第2阶段作战目标完成。
当前权杖虚数能量监控正常。第4时刻的推算。
Boot Hill's living his best life in every
十方光影
iteration.
法界，命途倾向巡猎。
星际和平公司命途倾向存护。
罗斯星命途倾向致时。
黑塔空间站命途倾向开拓。
Dude. Okay, I think there's one more. Which I'm assuming is 1 day to go, maybe? Oh. Wait, this is full screen. Nameless faces. Oh no, wait, I'm saying this is Proi Proi.
清扫作战取得胜利，联军将进入第3阶段作战，请做好相关准备。天才俱乐部将持续攻破权杖屏蔽协议，一旦屏障打破，即可远迁支援星穹列车，全火力迎击铁幕。
哦，
愿人类和群星永远闪耀。
Wait, oh my god, Robin holding the
此刻的悲
kids.
戚与怒火，希冀与迷惘，是为银河晋升前最后的回响。敬请诸位见证。
You rat bastard. You rat!
将如何求解？
I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. Man, this is cool. This is really, really cool. I wish they showed this in EN as well. Because if I were to see something like this in real time, like the counting down, building up towards the final battle, oh my god, the immersion would be crazy. I kind of wish we saw more of the people outside of Amphorius while the finale was happening. Yeah, that would have been cool to have a cutscene where we got to see essentially just flashes to the different planets as well. I think that would have been pretty neat. But yeah, his boss theme song is goated though. Honestly, all of the boss theme songs are goated. I mean, guys, Proi, that reminds me. I have a Proi cover in the works. I need to get working on that. Well, I mean, now that I have the entirety of Amphorius, now that we have all of Amphorius done, actually, you know, maybe I can actually start working on the video now. Because I'm planning on doing it like I did the Wuwa song, Grand Feast Daydream before, where I basically just got a bunch of other CCs and stuff to sing like one line. I was gonna do that with one of the ad-libs, the whoa, 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 you know, that part. I wanted to get a bunch of other CCs to sing that part, like as a big group for me, and then and then it's like me doing the cover of the song itself, and then I'll have like it as an AMV for the video. That was my plan. That's my plan. I have the instrumental. I commissioned an instrumental for it too, so this one can go on streaming platforms. But I just need to work on it. I haven't been able to record music since I came back from the trip, so yeah. Do you think he spoke about the cave through the transmission? I'm sure if they gave him a bit more airtime, he would have brought it up. What was Lygus trying to give Skrulim in that scene talking about Adlivun? Okay, basically in that scene, Lygus was about to perish, essentially. But then he has some hidden key, something. He has some sort of like tool or like knowledge or key that can be used in the eventual downfall of erudition and nous. So then he basically told Skrulim that it's on Adlivun, which is apparently Nanook's home planet. So that eventually, so then Skrulim was like, I'm not going to take that. I don't want it. But then Lygus is of the belief that eventually the universe will come to realize, and, you know, Skrulim will also come to realize that, like, I guess believe in the same thing that he does, which is that the erudition needs to perish. So then he was just telling him that, okay, so if that day ever comes that you need to take down the erudition, that is where there is a key to the downfall of nous. So that's what that was. That's what Lygus was trying to give him in that scene. Very ominous foreshadowing for the future. Yeah, exactly. It's like some more lore setup for some future thing that will, you know, eventually happen, most likely. But yeah, see the fireworks show one? Okay, we can take a quick look at the fireworks show one. I mean, since we're just watching them. But after the fireworks show one, that's the last one. We've already seen this animated short. So I'm not going to watch it again right now because I'm going to be depressed. I mean, I'm probably still going to be depressed from this one because it has a song in it. But yeah, we'll take a quick look at this. Since I'll never get to see something like this in real life, so. Destruction. We will reject this false answer.
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Wait, were those the colors? Oh.
Are you
I was
ready?
like, are those the colors of the Christos
After
heirs?
13 heartbeats, Light will create the heavens and earth.
Guys, the Christos airs are my 13 reasons why. Oh. Hello world. Fully blue and pink. Oh, that's so cool. It like translated into the IRL show. Oh.
Once upon a time, morning glow, scattered light, shone on you and I, in fading poems, frozen rhymes, our traces on the breeze, whispers of past reverie.
Ah, it's the book. This is so cool. Man, I wonder how cool it would be, what it feels like to see this IRL. They do this in LA usually, right? Whoa! Man, technology is crazy.
Oh, stay true. Blossom as spring renews, dreaming colors every hue. Tomorrow's highs to tomorrow's life, while walking step beside you. So stay true.
Oh my god, those fireworks! Wait, they combined the drone show with fireworks. Oh wait, that's sick. Dude, this must take so much planning because you have to sync up the fireworks and their explosions with the actual show itself, like the drones. Oh wow. Wait, those are drones? Yeah, those are drones in the sky. That's how they make them move. Lights. Oh, that's so many fireworks. Oh, this camera shot.
Please stay true. Cherish your memories.
Oh no, they're showing the fucking. No, it's the core flame symbols.
Blooming beauty. See you soon. After the end of time, in the mountain frozen rime.
Oh my god.
Stay true.
They spoiled that animation. Oh, so this is supposed to kind of represent during the final battle. Everyone's colors and everyone's spirits coming together. I'm so upset. How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel, huh? 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 3.7 true. From the 3.7 OST. Oh, this is just the chime version, okay. You guys want me to listen to the original True? I think I have heard it before. And see, I think you guys made me look it up before. But we can listen to it again. Man. All right. I won't know what's going on in this, so we'll just listen to the song. I'm not gonna know what's happening in the MV, so. And in case I ever do play Honkai 3rd, no spoilers.
Say my name when a tree suns rays. Once and again, telling a story lost in time. The way it starts in the winds. Never again making a story seem dismayed. With zero stars, just one end. How I love to embrace.
It's so good. This song is Cyrene if all her friends died. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Literally every Cyrene YouTube Shorts uses this, so I know it. Yeah, because I think this is a Lucia song from Honkai 3rd. Okay, while we do this, I'm gonna swap my stuff to Zenless so we can look at the... So we can take a look at the dev talk. Oh, when it cuts out to the for the final chorus, I'm such a sucker. I'm such a sucker for when songs do that. Oh, what the? Yo, what? Sorry, didn't mean to do that. There we go. I still think overall Lysia Everlasting is a little better story-wise than Amphorius for me. Oh, is that the story in Honkai 3rd? Oh, you know what I did here? I heard that the Cyrene story in Star Rail is like a Control-C, Control-V of the Elysia story from Honkai 3rd. Is this true, chat? Chat, is this true? For those of you who have played Honkai 3rd, do you agree? Kind of, it has a lot of the same themes. Not really, TBH. Inspired but different in a sense. Okay. So it's like it has similar themes and ideas, but then the story itself is not actually, you know, obviously the exact same. Elysia just becomes Jesus in every universe. Becomes God. Are you planning on playing Honkai 3rd? I mean, I'm not like opposed to it. It's just Honkai 3rd is like there's so much. And I'm already barely keeping up with my current gacha games, so I don't really have plans to play Honkai 3rd, but like it's one of those things where it's like I would be down, possibly. It's just like finding the time to do that is kind of rough, to be honest. So does this mean Cyrene is going to come back from the dead? Surely. I mean, hey, listen, they mentioned that as long as their memories exist, they can bring them back, the Chrysos heirs, right? And though I know Mem/Cyrene technically had some extra stuff to do there that wasn't just existing in the book, because she had to basically sacrifice herself, so it's probably not the exact same, but surely there's a way we can bring her back regardless, right? Right, guys? Right? Honkai 3rd is hella confusing to me, low-key. I've never understood the UI. Well, I mean, technically, it has been out for a very long time, so the UI is probably not as updated as some of the newer games. How you need money? Make Elysia. They made Kevin and Elysia. Okay, guys. Sorry, it is getting late, and I do want to watch this before we have the special program tomorrow morning. So we're gonna watch the dev talk. It's 40 minutes. I'm gonna try not to pause at all during this, so we'll watch it like as live as we can. And yeah. So we'll take a look at it. I've heard like a little bit of stuff from it, such as the co-op and things like that, from the Proxy podcast. But it'd be nice to like actually look at it fully. So you guys ready? Did you buy the new Amazon special Star Rail stuff they released? I did buy some of it. I bought the plushies. But all right, guys. All right, let's watch the dev talk. Yeah, because I want to watch this before we have the special program in the morning. So here we go. Oh my god, that statue is so good.
像这个发牌这种事情，是你自己刷到的，还是说你的同事把你按在那里看的？
Card trading，
同事发给我看，就很火，就各个就公司里面各个群里面，甚至
Wait, are they talking about TCG?
还是说你的同事把你按在那里看的？
Oh, card dealing? Oh my god, are the Zenless devs also addicted to TCG?
就公司里面各个群里面，甚至那个就是我家人亲戚甚至我妈妈都知道这个事情，对吧？他们发给我看，每次有新的更新了之后。
小魏老师，你的听曼特调。
Tin Master Special? Wait, that's so cool. The cafe they have in the building is named after the actual the stuff in the game. Whoa, there's so many bamboos.
没有对应的，对吧？还是有蛮多痛车和那个对新建痛车。
Oh my god,
你看还能
a
看到。
Miyabi car?
这应该是也是你们同事的车。
Wait, guys, the Zenless HQ looks so
这
cool.
边的话还有一些机车啊什么的。啊，对，前面就是这个。 我们这边的
星空部嘛，
星空部经典 POI 啊，这文件上就是有这个东西的。然后古老师没见过，
这应该是角苏当年就是躲了他躲过那个谁的追杀。
对，这应该是等比的。然后旁边还有这个冰淇淋，是吧？然后当时他第一次出来的时候，这个动作包括冰淇淋。
Imagine your workplace being this cool, man.
这居然是冰淇淋。
要不我们就往里面。
This is the Hoyo money.
然后这边的话就是当时
Lagooning money. Oh wait, they have stickers of the chibi versions. Dude, I love this art style. For them. This is my favorite art style from Zenless. The chibi.
好久不见了。
They have so much character to them.
对，是时候了。
那么我们就开始吧。我们这个言归正传啊。
OK。
有一个很关键的词
叫 sense of purpose.
目标感。啊，就我们知道这个对于
Also, you guys will have to read this because I'm not reading out every single subtitle.
其实是一件非常非常重要的事情啊，它是支撑我们。 玩下去的一个动力啊，这个局序灵现在也马上要到这个2.4的版本了，这个目标感就，我觉得
so they're talking about what drives them to like work on the game and make the game so
目标感这件事情
good
其实
and better.
也是我们现在的一个新的认知吧，就是 我们曾经会觉得，就是比如说你不断的就是短期的每个版本去提供给玩家一个新鲜的玩法或者一个好玩的东西，这个目标感就能得以延续。但是，你从长线的一个产品的角度上来讲
，okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, I will pause a little bit here and there, okay, because I do want to talk about it. Yeah, because like that's one of the things that we noticed, right, way back when, is that every single update, right, especially earlier on, it's like every update would have a new event, like a brand new event that's constantly it's just brand new, right? So it's like they're putting so much effort into allowing us to have so much different content to do with each update. And then while that is really nice and it is cool to have lots of things to do, that's one of the things that a lot of us have been kind of like thinking about, right? Is like they're saying, the sense of purpose. It's like, what is the overarching story? Rather than having each update be so like hyper focused on mini games and things like that. And it kind of like, sometimes you feel like, okay, where is the story really going though? Like, sure, we have every update is super fun, super like kind of like a mini game, but then we want it to still be cohesive, right? Like I think for me, right, of the 3 Hoyo games, obviously Zenless is the newest, so they do have that as well. But I think for the stories themselves, while I enjoy the Zenless story and I think it's fun and it obviously is quite different from the other Hoyo games, I am definitely the least invested in the Zenless story, just because it kind of, to me, feels like there isn't, like I know there's stuff happening, but I haven't been able to really like fully get just really emotionally invested into what is happening. Because let's say with the Exaltist, right? It's like the Exaltist plot line. It's like, okay, we kind of understand that there are motives on behind the scenes, but because we don't have that information, we don't have too many, I guess, direct clues. And there's so many directions that the story could go in, where it leads me to, because there's just so many options for where the story is going as a whole, I don't know which one they're going to take, right? So I think that's like kind of like what they're talking a little bit about here. And maybe we should put Xiaoji in the Zenless story. No, keep Xiaoji away. This kind of lacks the sort of expansiveness, like Star Rail having large areas but are still linear, or Genshin just straight up being open. Yeah, and like I don't think there's anything wrong with the way that they're doing the maps and stuff in Zenless. Obviously, it's a different type of game, right? So it's going to have different structures within the game based on the gameplay and type of content. But at least story-wise, I have been really wanting to see, like they're saying, a bit more direction. So I'm glad to hear them talking about like this specifically.
Because
I think once I have a like better direction of where the story is leading, I will be able to get more and more invested in what's actually happening, because it'll be a bit more like cohesive, right?
我操作了一个者，然后见证了什么样的故事的发展，并且这个主角在其过程中起到的作用是
So I'm oh my god, I'm excited for that.
是这样的，有这样的一个预期在的。对，
这个现在是我们 玩家包括我在内非常关心的一个话题。
除了剧情以外，我还想提另外一个点，就是就是实际的游戏体验上，我们其实在游戏体验上来讲，给到玩家的目标感，我就个人觉得还是会基于角色吧。
Sense of purpose for the gameplay is building.
获得一个角色，
I mean that's kind of like every gacha
角色倾注了它对应的
like for the meta nerds
它是有对应的
like you build your characters
那确确实实我们在这个事情上是有就是做了一些实验然后甚至说我们针对就是类似像香亭这样的模块或者说我们的航天城对吧曾经的航天城我们做了一些探索项的一些体验这些体验或许也会考虑如何进一步的让对应的代理人发挥它的价值
就是其实你们围绕这个目标
What is that referring to specifically? Sorry, there are like some things that I haven't tried in the game yet because I haven't had that much time since the new update.
玩家长期游玩下去的这个动力，这件事情是做了一些定期的复盘和思考的。但是这些复盘和思考，它是不是比较足够的或者充分的？我们也希望正好借这一次机会跟谷歌老师跟玩家们
The semi-open world area. Oh, okay. So they're talking about like the things that the new mechanics and stuff that they added to kind of allow players to experiment more with the characters, right?
已经覆灭了啊，这个艾丽塞尔的姐姐这个也离我们而去了，甚至这个大家还会有这种意犹未尽啊，甚至有一点小失落的这种心情啊。当时我就在想，这个第二季就是到这里就结束了吗？那后面要讲什么呢？称颂会也没有了啊，这个 这个叶诗渊和莎拉在后面的这个到底是
莎拉
谋划了什么事情？
It's not Sarah. It's not Sarah, guys. It's Shala.
然后还有就是主角找老师这个探索的这个救督线路的这个下一目标又是什么啊？这个一直都这个没有什么进展。
Yeah, yeah. So they're talking about the like the story stagnation.
再给我们明确一点，我们现在在做的是我们到底在做什么？我们接下来要做什么？我们到底是在以什么事情为目标？
这一点其实也是内部在讨论的一个核心议题吧。然后我们之前其实是依着我们的一些重要版本去设计一些终极的剧情层面的一些目标啊，比如说就是探索救督线路的真相啊。
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? Having an overarching story that they're leading towards, and then just building towards that in every update.
布林格塔消散之前呢，对吧？他其实是对这个事情是知情的，对吧？然后2.0我们之所以会去到韦菲迪，也是为了去探索老师的一些踪迹。不过这样做呢，它其实对于一个更宏大或者长线的主线吸引力，就是你每次在一些关键节点抛出一些所谓的关键的剧情片段或者说线索，这件事情其实是不太够，对吧
？Oh yeah! Oh my God! Wow! I mean, they're actually encapsulating this really perfectly. I feel like they're talking about this better than I can. Yeah, because I think that is the feeling that we've had, right? It's like technically, I think the reason it's like I hesitate to say that we have stopped with the main story completely is because they have been throwing in these fragments, right? But because they just drop clues here and there rather than actually like building up on the story itself directly, that's why it feels like there isn't much progression, even though technically, you know, parts of the patches are related to what's happening in the main story. So then it leaves a little bit of dissatisfaction for me personally, because I'm fine with, you know, certain patches having just some clues here and there. But then when you have multiple patches in an overarching, I guess, number point X plotline that all do that, and they all just kind of like drip you a little bit of information, and then like specific plot lines such as, you know, like with, you know, Carol Arna, with trying to follow the capital, all of the shebang, and we're just focusing on the one specific plot line, which is the Exaltus and you know, what Isolde and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I think they've done a very good job with the Exaltus plot line, and I know it's related to the fall of the capital, but because they haven't, it's like they built up the whole like Carol Arna stuff, and we've learned a bit of stuff, but at the same time, it's like we're just getting smidges here and there of what's going on with Carol Arna. Like, how exactly are the Exaltus and Carol Arna related? How exactly is what Sarah's doing related to the fall of the capital? It's like there's not enough information on that front for me to really be able to make any sort of connection at all. So then it makes them feel like separate plot lines. So then it's not satisfying. So like, yeah, I didn't actually think about that until they mentioned it here, which I think is a testament to just how much they are thinking about trying to make that story experience better. And yeah, it's like they're dropping like little tidbits here and there, but it's like not enough. It's not enough because they're not actually building on them fully in the story itself. And again, I don't need them to tell us everything all at once, right? Obviously, I enjoy slow burn. I like it when stories slowly build up. I really liked how they did Isolde's story, right? The reason Isolde's story was really good is because they kind of built it up throughout like a few patches rather than just dropping it all in one patch, right? So stuff like that is good. But then if they can also apply that to other plot lines that have been kind of like built up since the beginning of the game and start to progress those like a bit more directly, then, you know, very nice. That's why I was so excited about 2.3, right? That's why I really liked how they did put more emphasis on Sarah. I know she still wasn't really the main character. She didn't like have a massive role necessarily in 2.3 because it was still a bit more, she's like on the side, like doing her thing. And then obviously we know she's related to Yidhari and stuff, but the fact that we get to see more from her directly in 2.3, that's like, I love to see that because that makes me then subsequently feel like we are actually starting to get into like the meat and bones of the plot lines. We were starting to learn more about Sarah herself rather than her just being this entity on the side that we're supposed to believe is the mastermind behind a bunch of stuff. And yeah, it's almost like a 90s anime. There's an overarching plot, but they're focusing so much on individual arcs. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Like I do like how well they do individual arcs. Like I really enjoyed the for like 2.1, right? The Spook Shack story with Alice and Yuzuha, I think was super, super fun and super cool. And I think that's one of Zenless's strengths is that they are able to build characters and make you care about them. And they do their character arcs justice, right? They also did a good job with Orphe and Seed as well. But then when you start to like make the story only feel like that, when it only starts to feel like you're having a bunch of companion quests, for example, and it feels a bit more just character arcs rather than the overall story, then that's where you start to get a bit more disconnect, right? That's when you get a bit more disconnect because, okay, this character arc individually was really well done. And technically, I can see how it's connected to the main story, but at the same time, it's also just like a side quest, right? It kind of feels more like a side swerve that we're taking rather than actually directly addressing things that are like going on in the direct plot line. But obviously they have like, thought about this and they're realizing this, which makes me very, very hopeful for the future. Because the first step to, improving something and let's say fixing a problem, not that it's necessarily a problem, but the first step to fixing a problem is identifying it, and clearly they've identified and been able to like realize that, players like me do want a bit more than just little hints here and there for the main story, especially with the AI stuff too, right? Like the whole AI plotline with Fairy has just been like completely it's been disappeared. It's been gone for quite a few patches and has been completely irrelevant, even though that was the thing that they built up at the very beginning of the game that was like really, really important. This is like one of the biggest things. Like the 4 AIs, those are the most important things that we're trying to find and are going to be super relevant to what's going on in overarching New Eridu. And then Fairy just goes AFK for half a year. And again, I do think that a lot of this is, due in fact to them having to rework the game itself. So I'm sure the team was super focused on trying to work out more of the gameplay mechanics and then the functionality of those things because they had to rework the game from the TV system. And then, so now that they've had that chance, right? They've clearly, done a good job at allowing the gameplay to have its own identity, to like integrate the gameplay in a way that works with the story. I think so personally. I think they've done a really good job at making the gameplay and the maps and all of the more open world stuff work well, and it has a pretty good balance with the comics and pretty good balance with the cutscenes and stuff too during the main story experience. And so now that they've been able to kind of settle down there, I think is why they are trying to really focus on trying to make sure and inform us, the players, that okay, guys, we hear what you're saying, we hear like what your concerns from everything so far, and now we finally have like the breathing room to address it and work on it more directly. So then this is why they're trying to like tell it to us directly as well, so that we can have more context and have more of an understanding that, okay, they understand the concerns. It's not like they're just ignoring them. They understand them. And now, like, this is how they are going to try to fix them properly. And it's not just like for a specific, patch 2, right? It's just like as an overall thing. Because I know Az and Josh mentioned that they're probably going to try to do more of these, is what they said. I'm sure we're going to see that later. But yeah, did Zen Official already join the stream? No, guys, Zenless Official didn't join my stream. They joined Az's stream yesterday, which is so cool. Yeah, that's so cool that they were able to join Az's, as he deserves. Az does so much for the Zenless Zone Zero community. Honestly, like, lore creators are the backbone of any game. They are the backbone, and lore content takes so much time and effort. So I'm so glad that Az is getting more recognition for Zenless lore and being able to, even get recognition from the company itself, the dev team themselves. I'm sure, I'm guessing have seen Az's content and want to, acknowledge him. And it's as he deserves. He's been working so hard for it. So I'm really happy for it. Yeah, sorry if this counts as leaks, but beta updates have been messy lately. You can tell the team is struggling because of the big rework patches back to back. I mean, technically, but yeah. But I mean, that's like just more general. It's not, you're not like actually leaking anything specific. So yeah, I mean, yeah, clearly they have a really big, the fact that they've released a 40-minute dev talk means that they have a lot to tell us. So let's continue watching.
其实我应该是觉得不够的。
确实感受到的就是玩的就，哎，这个因为本身也很长嘛，中间每个版本之间虽然说各自故事阶段是讲完了，但是就很容易到下一个版本就忘记我是来干什么的。
Yeah, I wonder if you guys put it really concisely. It's like they do a good job at world building, but not story building.
但是
at the moment,
我们早期因为其实单元剧这件事情上是有一些
，so they just need to strike a balance between the two.
两者取了一个相对折中的这样的一种方式，然后在其中去串联了一些更长线的线索目标，然后尝试去循序渐进的展开不过就是值得说的是，在以后的版本的话随着莎拉她逃离后奔赴始祖，我们后续的目标会更加的清晰然后大家可以看到，对吧？就是解决了伊德海利的逆想者的事件之后，叶诗渊和莎拉登场，然后便是昭示着我们第二季的高潮。
Yeah, like this is like seeing her actually like a direct memory.
进一步的获得更多关于神将老师的故事或者消息，对吧
？I feel like we're finally getting into the meat of the Zenless story overall,
逐步的展开
which is really exciting.
是那个什么
，Since Sarah has been there since the
点水就点到为止的吧？
这个。按照我们编剧老师的说法的话，这次信息量还是蛮大的。然后题外话就是这次我们可以
But like to me, Sarah hasn't felt like an actual character until honestly
2.4版本了嘛，2.4和2.5的整体的
2.3
故事剧情的发展。对，
其实
she was more of a plot device than a character prior to 2.3, and now she actually is starting to feel like a proper character who can like a proper villain character.
有些过于相似了，这个不知道这个。其他朋友有没有这样的感觉？如果说是有跟我一样感觉的朋友，可以扣个1
我们在做一些剧情结构，在做主线的整体的结构编排的时候，其实我们一直是希望提供一种就是类似于像不同的故事线的角色，它能够充分的表达自己，然后最终汇聚到一起，然后就是在剧情的那个体验不断的攀升情况下，最后大家有一次那种就是终极的，比如说跟 BOSS 对决这样的一个舞台，对吧？但是他的问题是什么呢？就是
The problem with this is, I mean, I'm sure they know the problem and they're about to say it, but the problem with this is what, like you guys said, it feels like they're individual stories rather than a like actual group together, right? I think for me, the reason Amphorius is so successful as a story is because we get to see that community amongst the characters. We get to see all of them throughout the different patches. So then they feel more like they actually exist within the world as actual people and actual, you know, people within the story, rather than just side characters that appear for a little bit and then disappear forever and then just come back at the very end, right? Like the story hits that much harder when you get to see their involvement between patches and between arcs of the story as well. Even it doesn't have to be like crazy, you know? So obviously if they still want to focus on specific characters within individual patches, that's totally fine, totally normal. But yeah. Yeah, if they can just like allow the characters to have a little bit more involvement cross patches like Isolde, right? Like some of the NPCs, they've done a really good job with the NPCs, I think, in 2.x and making them have more cross patch development, character development. Isolde hit so much harder because she was built up across multiple patches. Damien feels, I really like Damien a lot as a character because we got to see his involvement throughout multiple patches and multiple points in the story, right? And his story still isn't done too. So I'm sure when he comes back in the future, it'll be pretty cool. And it's definitely gonna be a very lit time with him, right? So now just extend that to the playable characters as well. And we're golden. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment.
在这种桥段上，包括玩法在内，它可能会出现一些雷同的感受。 对，就是或者说
Surely Damien was out, yeah, guys.
最后好像
Damien playable character reveal
聚在一起，然后最后打个 boss 这样的一种桥段编排。对。那这件事情其实，从初衷的角度上来讲，我觉得我们是让玩家能够在每个主线篇章当中都有一次高点。但实际情况是，我们的差异化这一部分的思考，我觉得还是有些欠缺的。当然，这个我觉得，客观来讲其实是一个双向的问题，就是，剧情编排应该如何做，以及，在我们的玩法和任务编排当中，我们构建出一个什么样的一个流程体验，它是能够提供给玩家一些
Yeah, and we can see that they have been trying. They have been trying really hard to add new ways of experiencing the story, like the bench system in some of the earlier updates. Recently, we have that like walking towards Yidhari with all the memories, with all the voices around us.
是最接近死亡的都市守护者，所以当时我们编剧团队的创作初衷，其实是想描绘他们虽然有着与死亡相伴的共同宿命，但是却在眼泪之中透露着。
Also, okay, I didn't even talk about this on the podcast, but the boss mechanic in 2.3 as well. The boss mechanic also worked really well, I think. Oh yeah, there was the hunter pursuit.
对，然后包括
this too, the thing I died to.
2.2那个最后。
Oh yeah, and then the QTE. I forgot the QTE in 2.2.
其实简要的尝试了一些这个 QTE 的那种。
Yeah, like that's like we see it, right? They're trying to do a bunch of different things to add variety to the type of gameplay.
在管道中爬行的这样的一段体验。
So definitely, I hope they keep up with this.
这些东西的，它目前来讲它的进展是它没有
really effective
那么好的去为我们的。
And every time they have like a new one, right? It always seems so cool.
就是有这个元素，但是没把它好玩或者说是对叙事服务的那个方面。
Yeah, I think QTE during cutscenes is such a underrated way of making it more involved.
只能说是现在它能实现出来，但是实现的结合上面还要再打磨，再多深入。
Yeah, so what they're saying here is just like, they're gonna take that, which are, successful in certain ways, and then just try to integrate it better with regards to the plot itself. Which
叙事玩法结合方面的事情啊，接下来我就要提出一个
just slightly better integration and balancing, and then we are so golden.
这个问题。
其实上一次
they're talking about Lucia and Yidhari.
在 1.6 版本周期里面，就是
说要加音
，being very abrupt.
对于角色出场已经是有一些刻意的去解决这个问题的这个想法在了，就跟我们刚刚提到的那个目标感也有关系，就是玩家都不知道后续的登场角色是什么样的。有哪些人，对吧？他什么阵营，他自然而然对于长线去追跟这个游戏的动力就会有所下降吧。
其实还有就是到这个2.2版本啊，我记得，要不是你们这个出了一个这个卫星的先导预告，我都不知道后面会有什么角色啊，就是属于对版本这种一头雾水的状况了。
其实这个片子也是考虑到我刚刚说那一点才会做出来呈现给大家的。
Okay, so this is kind of like their band-aid solution.
对于推动主线的一些角色上，我们是会注意它的长线塑造。
Yeah. So them showcasing the future characters was kind of like a band-aid solution for the whole. Okay, we don't know what future characters coming because they're not in the story.
对。
But then, it seems like they're gonna work to try to incorporate them into the story itself, so they don't have to do that in the future. So we can still like have that expectation of, oh my god, these characters are coming in the future. So like I'm very excited for when we get to them in the story kind of thing, but still actually be able to see them ourselves. Oh my god, she's so cute. Why is she so cute? Her model looks so good.
然后各位神将也可以在这过程中去。这个与这位小师姐熟悉，然后了解到她一些不为人知的一些秘密啊，还有伤痛啊这些点。
所以就是像这个，我就很感兴趣啊，就想夜声光这个大家也是很早就知道了，然后但是呢，就是只是知道它的存在。
Yeah, because we did see the teasers, right, from before 2.x came out. They teased a bunch of the characters.
集中在一个版本来讲，而是在可能会。这个像以前6颗的事情，在很早大家都有铺垫这样的一个过程一样。
对的。然后这次的话，主要是我们后续的不管是2.4版本。
Yeah, but I think I think the issue was the reason people were so frustrated with Yidhari and Lucia was because they gave us that teaser showcasing all of the possible future characters, the future playable characters at the very beginning of 2.x, and then who was notably missing from that teaser? Yidhari and Lucia. They're the only two characters who, as far as we are aware, were missing from that teaser, showcasing the future characters. So then I think that was a big point of contention for when they were dropped, because they A, never showed up in the story prior to 2.3, any 2.3 media. B, never showed up in any of the promotional media either. So then there was absolutely no expectation that they existed. And then 3, you know, dropped with designs that people also found issue with, because it seemed like the designs themselves were very like kind of like, you know, aesthetically similar to some other characters that were not in the same faction, i.e. Yishuan. So it's like I think it was like multiple things that kind of stacked on top of each other, which made Lucia and Yidhari's initial impressions maybe a bit more lackluster compared to other characters in the 2.x cycle. And I think they did a good job at incorporating them in 2.3 and then making their stories make sense. But had we just seen them earlier, in the Spook Shack story, right? Like, had we maybe had more mentions of them in 2.1 when we were more involved with Alice and Yuzuha and Manato, you know, the initial Spook Shack patch, if we had more teases of them there, even if we didn't see them necessarily, right? Like, obviously, I know the story itself didn't lead to them being there themselves, but, you know, maybe we have like a video call or something. Maybe we have like a text message thread. Maybe we actually get to just like chat with them for a little bit here and there. So then we have, you know, like, it's like a tease. It's a really cool tease that, oh my God, there's other members of Spook Shack as well that we can look forward to. And then this is like the kind of ideas that are gonna be like, this is kind of maybe like their concept. This is what they might look like. Like, how exciting would that be? And then they stole Manato's S rank. Yeah, like, I think that's like the whole S rank, A rank deal is like another conversation entirely. But yeah, like, I didn't find it that big of a deal. Yeah, like, I know it's not like a huge deal, but it definitely was like, just like, guys, I think when it comes to Yidhari and Lucia, I think there is no question that the initial impression that most people had of them was definitely a lot more negative compared to a lot of the other characters in 2.x as a whole. Like, that is, I think, pretty factual. But again, it's not like a massive deal, but definitely it would have been a lot more exciting. And clearly, you know, they have listened to all of that discourse. They have listened to all of that feedback with regards to their release and then how it happened and how people have been like quite disgruntled, including myself, that they kind of came out of nowhere. So then it kind of felt like they were just like, okay, I thought they were throwaway characters at first. To me, they felt like throwaway characters because that's how it felt like they were treating them in terms of the game. So yeah, but they have a solution, and they're listening, and they're gonna work on it for the future. So I'm looking forward to them doing that, and hopefully it will feel more natural for them to include characters. Hopefully they'll be able to include more characters in a more natural manner for future stories.
版本其实都是会有一些跟小光相关的一些故事的，对吧？然后另外一个我觉得值得说的一个主线剧情的线索就是说那个私教死后。
Okay, and the idols are different. The idols are different because that is honestly a completely separate storyline. If we're looking at 2.x as a story, I feel like as far as my expectation is that 2.x as a story ends with Ye Xunguang. And then whatever's going down there with the Exaltus and Sarah. The idols haven't even appeared at all because I feel like the idols are going to be the interlude story post 2.x. So then, like in that case, right? If it's the situation where you have a separate like interlude story, such as let's say like Mockingbird, right? Like they kind of were an isolated story as well. Like stuff like that is fine. But then you have Lucia and Yidhari, who are members of Spook Shack, who is a faction who is very clearly involved with the 2.x story. And then also like everything that's going on. It's also smack dab in the middle of the 2.x story too. So that's why it's like when you introduce characters out of nowhere like that, then it feels kind of unnatural and it's not as satisfying. Versus like a completely separate arc of characters. But yeah, and one of them showed up in the event. Yeah.
他莎拉会逐渐从幕后走向台前，对吧？然后称颂会的这个始祖也会露出他真面目的 一个片段吧。在这个过程中呢
，Sarah's true face. What does he mean by that?
那我这个就很期待了。其实
What does he mean by that?
主要2个问题，一个是就是这个始祖，再有个就是食人将他们最初最原始的这个目标。那这2个问题是能在剧情上面最后一起解决，是吧？
客观来说，这也是一个逐步展开的主线的一个就是关键的一条线吧。对，然后这个我觉得，我们可以等到比如说2.4版本的前瞻，对吧？自然而然
Oh my god! Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow morning. What the hell?
一些思考或者一些想法，对的。
那我们这个刚刚说的是空降啊，这些都是围绕新角色的。围绕除新角色以外呢，就是另外一面就是关于这个老角色、老朋友了。往常关于这方面，这个2.1的夏日活动，还有2.0的这个
yeah, that was really neat how they included some of the older
之前的
characters.
角色增长，不光是我们的代理人
That was nice.
还有说其他的就是6分街啊，我们的老
It
朋友
was so fun to get
都
to
有
see
登场
everyone again.
啊，像电影院活动里看到很多角色不一样的一面啊，这个是大家确实都是很喜欢的。尤其是这个电影院的那个版本，大家评价都是非常高的。
在这个就是产品当中长期玩下去的玩家来说，这些就是曾经的代理人伙伴，对吧？也还有包括
Shout out to evil women is crazy，
其实都是算是大家的老朋友嘛，对吧？所以我们是尽我们所能的，会让大家去看到一些它对应活跃的一些身影的，对。然后这块其实一直都是有规划的，比如说刚刚谷歌老师提到的这个电影院活动，其实我们是考虑到这一点的，对吧？
就是未来肯定会有啊。那这个角色之外，我也想打探一下，我们讲这些故事都是围绕主角，然后这个代理人。
I mean, I'm sure they'll do it.
不光是由他们构成的，也有很多其他的，比如说6分街的这个市民啊，而且卧虎藏龙的这些人都是，还有光阴广场这些的，有很多也是大家很多喜欢的。到了这个魏飞地之后，就很难有条件再去见到他们了。你比如说像这个启明星，
启明星这个角色
Venus enjoyers rise up。
不管是从个人角度、团队角度，还是说我们倾注心血角度上来讲，我们都是比较喜欢。
Who isn't fond of Venus？
电影院其实是我们还给他准备了一个那个
专门的一个
新的形象，对吧？新的情节，对吧
？Oh my god, guys, the Zenless Devs are Venus Sims too.
当时的这样的
They're like us for real.
所以这个内容确实挺不错的，因为
Yeah, I mean, I think like that's one of the things too, right? Is they do put a lot of emphasis on the fact that they also enjoy playing the game themselves, and I think you could definitely feel it.
玩家这个
as a player,
扮猪吃老虎
with the types of decisions that they are trying to make with the game, right? They're trying to make the experience better for themselves as well because they enjoy playing it. So it's like, as a developer, what can we do to make myself have more fun as well?
所以剧情现在背景上来讲发生了比较大的变化，对吧？然后我们可能会做出一些取舍。
We're gonna get it, guys. We're gonna get a sweetie movie day.
从6分街
，We need it.
光影广场，或者说我们现在的魏飞地，对，在对应的舞台之下去发挥他们的一些存在感，或者说让他们找到他们的一些就是那个闪光点嘛，对吧？电影活动，我觉得确实是一个值得拿出来说的点。当然我觉得就是怎么讲呢？我们后面肯定也会做一些其他类似这样的一个尝试。然后这种感觉上
，nice. Can I finally date Jane? Oh my god! Oh my god! Movie with
都能够联系得上，但是到那个点上，我觉得还是会给大家给到那种老朋友又再跟你见面那种感觉。
其实那个像现在这个2.0之后。游戏加入了这个地图以后，其实魏飞地和6分街距离还是有一定距离的，并不是说是那个想来这边就来这边，想来那边就还是有一定的地理隔离的。
Yeah, guys, let's fly all the way to the other the continent to watch a movie.
还有就是神网啊这些方面呢，这个大家也讨论过，但是结果上来说，这些很关键的设定的存在感不如以前了，就是。这个虽然说是取舍，但是呢，因为故事这个背景变了，所以小白老师围绕这方面能不能跟我们说一说？
当然，我们2.0的那个初始的那个设定是想给到
玩家说，
就是真鹤灵拜入了云魁山的这个门下，然后成为了弟子，然后就随着他弟子这个身份。
And I guess the disconnect right now between the current story and the initial story because it's also just
是一个就是
geographically so far away.
来说，有一部分也是担任了这个云魁山弟子，就是出现在各方势力面前。对吧？只不过就是这一点呢，就是它中间有个度的点， 我们在这个设定上，就是关于神将的这个现代部分的这种感觉上，其实在到了第2季之后，应用的元素确实少了一些。对，然后这一点是我们是认同的，而且我们在后续的版本当中是会更多抛出这些元素在的。对，不管是通过
here wait
通过活动。
Okay, wait here. Sorry, I think they're not just talking about they're talking about the different vibe. Basically, is what I'm getting. So they're talking about how, you know, like the setting of Zenless Zone Zero, the kind of aesthetic identity that I had at the start, which is very like retro street technology kind of vibe. But then the Yunque Summit, because we've gone to the Wi-Fi Peninsula, it feels very different. So then they're saying that they're going to work to obviously reintroduce a lot more of those elements that we had initially back into the types of settings that they give us. Is that what they're saying here? Sorry, the captions are going very fast. I'm trying hard to keep up with them, but they do still go very quickly. I'm off to bed. Good night, all. No worries, Fanto. Good night. Sweet dreams. Catch you next time. I think that's what they're getting at here.
通过甚至一些氛围和支线任务，对吧？举个例子来说啊，就我们说我们在2.3的这个临界推演当中，其实已经做出了这样的尝试了。那个 Fairy 它的存在感。
reintroducing Fairy。
在这之后呢，就是也提前可以卖个关子嘛。
Spoiler，
其实也会出现更多的关于 AI 相关的一些剧情。
Yes, okay, they bring the AI back。
就是常态化的一些更新以外的话，我觉得后面还是会。
and then and here they're
那个比较经典的就是比如说刷帖这样的一些。
They're upgrading the internet。
当然，但这部分怎么融合到现在的叙事流程当中去，我们其实还是在思考和准备当中的。对。
那你说到刷帖，然后还有那个叫什么报纸。很多之前有的啊，不管是设定啊、氛围也好啊，还有至少就这些，其实都是我入坑吸引我的地方啊。如果说是随着这个版本的发展，这部分就逐渐淡出视野的话，其实觉得还是有点可惜的。
对，我觉得这点我个人我觉得团队都是认同的，就是我们在
Hopefully we get the proxies in their phone before bed back
模式性
，Yeah, that would be
观察模式也好，还是说生产
I actually really forgot about that until you brought it up again.
本身是在做积极开拓的工作的。当然，对于原来
Kind of wish we had a neon lights inspired Hong Kong. Oh, that would be sick.
阵营甚至一些。
But I mean, there's always the possibility they could do a kind of like cyberpunky.
就尝试在做规划的。
Inspired
你说到了店
city
铺是吧？ 店铺，其实我还想起来一个事情，我们第一期面对面的时候就有骑过一个店铺，就是那个火锅店，然后这个看来是割掉了吗？
这个绝对不割。
Oh yeah, they're adding a hot pot restaurant.
就是第2季结束前，我们一定会把这个火锅店给大家端上来的。
这个火锅是一定非吃不可。
Oh my god.
其实除了火锅店以外
，That's true. They just left it there. We can never go in.
店铺会在第2季内逐渐的开张起来的，对吧？就比如说，除了国营广场，那陈慧平，对吧？的那个古董店路演就是我觉得后面会跟大家见面。然后还有另外就是那个6分街上的那个404 Arrow 也会带一群大家熟悉的面孔，跟大家。
Oh, that's exciting! So they're expanding the map.
404 Arrow 虽然说路过几次，但是它是那个它有挂着那个牌子，但是常年都是那个歇业的状态。然后就是那个。我记得之前还在那里拍过照，然后这个海盗还是很像那种有那种 live 的那种感觉，所以说就是它是不是那个
404 Live House is gonna be sick?
在那个什么
Yeah. The idols are. I feel like we're gonna get introduced when they open 404. We're gonna get introduced to the idols more officially.
你不说泄露还好，你一说泄露，我好像就已经能够猜到是什么了。这个就是属于在嘴边呼之欲出的名字了。
我觉得大家可以
Very angelic idols, I'm sure.
那除了这次那个店铺以外呢，我们在2.5版本也会对我们的战斗区进行一些升级。它这个主要的升级除了就区域会有变更以外，我们还会提供一些特殊的关卡的探索能力。这次的新的探索能力呢，也会与我们的那位小师姐有一定的关联。然后不仅是就是跟
exploration
跟关卡的交互也会有一定的关系。当然
stage interaction. Okay, this is like the spoiler, right?
正常玩家的一些探索。
I remember you guys said that this is gonna kind of spoil
游玩到我们
夜巡光 a bit.
所以说就是 并不会有所这个门槛在。另外就是我们也尝试将就是怪物的技能
they're not
地图设
showing
计
it.
做
Okay.
了一定的结合，然后能够丰富一下就是整体的游玩体
That's
验。
nice.
然后说起
I
来
don't
就
want
是
too many
之
spoilers.
前航天城这个玩法的时候，就总感觉是那种线性闯关的感觉很强啊，就是到了一个地方，然后打一下怪，然后再到下一个地方去，然后这种就很像什么，就像是那个缺少了需要神将的地方了。
Yes.
就是既然作为云客栈弟子，在这次的2.5版本的探索区域内，它的追干术也会发挥更多的作用，然后帮助玩家去探索这一次的区域。
OK.
然后过程中呢，我们还设计了一些就是探索体验的一些升级或者扩展。那比如说会遇到一些好心的帮部，对吧？帮助大家找到隐藏的奖励，还会有一些探索支线。额外的就是
So they're gonna kind of make the areas a bit more
提供一些
not as linear, a bit more complicated, I guess.
内容质量密度更高的一个体验，就是我们
So the proxies aren't just backseating?
不完全是想把这个地图去就无限的做大，而说在这个过程中的一些就是内容体验的这个质量把它拉上来。
这个说到沉浸体验，我之前还玩的时候还注意到，就是航天城主线，如果说是没打完，然后地图里的宝箱啊，这个探索都是没有的，还要等主线打完啊再去跑一遍啊，就感觉这个其实就跑2遍还挺麻烦的。
I did not know this because I have not explored
可以在
after
一
I
次
finished
完
the
成的事
story.
情。
这个确实是，就是我们早期在设计这件事情的时候，就是没有去兼顾好，就是玩家在剧情和探索体验的这个双重需求。不过这一次我们在2.5的时候吸取了这个教训，对吧？在探索内容，包括收集和逐渐推进上，大家就是不需要再做区分，对吧？就你主线过程中其实也可以去做一些探索，对吧？我就是玩家可以按照自己的就当前的心情或者自己想要的游玩模式自己去玩。
那我们接下来的这个问题啊，就是
exploration 跟
关于活动
upgrades
方面。
W.
活动方面的话，我们其实做了还是蛮多尝试的。你像刚刚我们提到的电影院，还有类似于像夏日活动那个沙滩。
Okay, the beach event was really good.
对啊，就是
I think the beach event was super fun.
广受玩家好评的。当然也有一些客观意义上来讲，玩家觉得就没有那么认同的，一些活动，对吧？那可能它的打磨时间或者说生产周期，它可能是没有那么充分的，有点复刻那种感觉嘛。
你说复刻的话，这次那个拍照的活动大家就很喜欢。
I mean, okay, no, this photo event was also really
是一个
nice.
例外，它相对好的呈现了我们的代理人的。
Oh wait, are they implying that the photo event was really rushed for them? I think that's what they're implying here. Speaking of rushed events, the photo event. And then he was like, yeah, this is the exception. No, I mean, this camera is so smart though. It's really good. It's really good. Also, guys, I'm gonna put this on 1.25 because it's getting late, and guys, the special program is in 6 hours. It's in 6 hours, so
是资产特色。
I need to eat and go to bed.
剧情的角色的动作都是
Speeding it up
做得非常细致的
slightly.
战斗的时候表现
That's okay.
但是呢节奏又很快，而且专注在攻防战斗的时候，注意力不到
I just have to
拍
read
照
really
就很好的
fast.
给了一个定格的视角，让玩家能够仔细去
But
看。
yeah, they did a good job with the
我觉得
photo
胡老
event.
师，我觉得总结的很到位，就这也是我们活动后续想要去就是
They said the
去尝试
frames
的
are
方
gonna be
向
permanent,
除了在剧情故事
then
当
not
中
the
跟他一起经历相对
camera
那个
itself.
奇幻的故事，那在就是这种现代这个都市这一部分，我相信玩家也是好奇的，就是在活动当中，他的日常生活当中，他这个都市这一部分，我相信玩家也是好奇的，就是在活动当中
The appearance/face they present in their daily life.
他的日常生活当中，他呈现出的那个面貌，对，我们会以不同活动
Is it like the
不同的
character you have
形式
selected?
去呈现这一点。然后，刚提到一些打磨没有那么充分的一些活动嘛，我们也会去选择一些更新的玩法，去就是做一些新的一些尝试。
那我接下来就想问问，就是关于这种长线性质的玩法。
Regarding this kind of 常规性 regular/common gameplay.
就是战斗相关的这些方面，也有些什么可以说的。
对，其实我理解玩家抽取代理人也好，或者他主要的跟代理人起的场景，除了刚刚提到的休闲玩法，就是生活这一部分，还有另外一部分就是那个战斗这一部分，对吧？然后，这块我觉得最核心的一个点就是，或者说目前来讲还是比较核心的一个模块，就是我们的0号空洞。对，然后我们最近几个版本呢，其实我看到玩家也有抱怨，包括对于5倍的提供啊，对吧？包括对于就是0号空洞这个玩法更新的筹备啊，这块东西其实我们也是在就是做一些准备的。对，我们曾经在早些年的那个航天城做过一些尝试，比如说把战斗和关卡做一些结合，就是那个航天城加那个随便罐，其实算是一种我认为就是非常初期的一种尝试。
Okay, that's like a game mode that they're playing around with.
循环玩法，因为我们现在关卡 整体上来讲，它拓展性更强嘛，对吧？不像早期我们就是一关一关小关往里面跑嘛，对。然后它能够支撑玩家进行探索，支撑玩家进行比如说支线任务啊，包括还能够支撑去做一些叙事。对，所以说这套观察模式的话，其实它能够做出一个更有意思的一个循环体验出来。
Oh wow! So they're like trying to there's it seems like they're working on a way to completely kind of revamp maybe like the combat stages and stuff like that. Because before, like he said, it's like they would just like fight, then you run, then you fight, then you run, then you fight. But then it's like it seems like they're making a stage that gives you a bit more flexibility with choosing what to do at a given time. So you don't have to fight the thing and then just go run straight and then go fight. You can kind of like choose, okay, do I want to do this like side? Do I want to do this little like side quest? Do I want to do the combat? Do I want to do like a bit of the story, like a side story, something like that here? So maybe this will actually reincorporate the side stories. I know people have been really wanting extra commissions and stuff. I personally don't look at my quest log, but definitely I've seen that a lot of you guys have been really missing the commissions, wanting more side quests and things to do that are not just, you know, fighting the stages and then also just like doing the story and then fighting stages and then that's about it. So that's good. That's really good. Yeah, they're trying to improve the gameplay loop. Hopefully it changes the workflow. Yeah, maybe. We see the blue signs on your map every time you play. It's okay. They could add at least a pre-route selection inside Lost Void so we don't need to access the map too often, or at least use it to define the route. Yeah, but I mean, that would be a bit more QOL probably, which I'm sure they're also looking at because Zenless, the dev team has done a really good job at improving QOL, even just out of nowhere. So yeah, that for sure would be a really good addition to Lost Void. But I think this is referring more specifically to them trying to revamp the overall system as a whole, it seems. And I also do want a bit of the TV back. Me too. I do want a little bit of the TV back, but I'm not really holding much hope for that ever happening. I think it'd be nice if they could reincorporate the TV in maybe like a mini game, kind of like varies like miniature way, mayhaps. But at the same time, I'm not really that confident that they'll ever do that. So it's fine. It's fine.
对，而且我自己在玩的时候，虽然说是剧情和这个0号空洞探索这两个不一样，我也能理解，就是在这个剧情的时候，因为是在半神空洞里面，它的侵蚀性没有那么强，所以可能关卡时期会不一样。但是回归到0号空洞的话，它依然是应该是有这个侵蚀压力在其中，所以我要在有限的时间内探索和战斗。
Some sort of road, like
目前看来的话，就是
for immersion's sake,
这一部分
for like canon,
这个就目前的0号空洞，因为这个方面的元素就
existence sake.
我觉得得益于我们现在的一些
some sort of mechanic that can make you feel a bit more pressured by
就是你在
the
关卡内
actual
做一定程
Mayaz.
度的任务设计，其实它比较适合把之前的一些神将啊、Yidhari啊和一套就是空洞内的生态啊、0号空洞内的一些生态啊，把这样东西完整的表达出来。对，我觉得这是一个很明确我们后续想做的一个方向吧。对。
所以现在的话，接下来的这个方面就是围绕新的0号空洞玩法，对吧？
对，我们想在关卡玩法和系统体验上来讲做出升级。上一个阶段的话，从1.4推出那个0号空洞开始的话，主要还是围绕着代理人的能力啊，然后类似于像肉鸽这样的一套形式去做线性的关卡串联。但是我们觉得，既然我们走到今天这一步了，那肯定还是有一个更广阔的空间给到我们的，对吧？去做一些新的东西。
那这个其实小白老师看来也是有备而来的这种样子。小白老师是不是经常也看这个什么社区评论之类的？
我觉得做一个策划的话，我觉得肯定是要去长期去看玩家的一些反馈的。对，当然这个我们聊的这个大的方向，其实还是需要需要时间的。对，只不过这个
okay, so they're just kind of like teasing us that okay, we're working on something.
听起来就是很早就
We're working on something right now. Just have some patience. Let us work on it. Trust us. Just trust us. We have something cooking. And that's the thing, like them actually explaining this to us and letting us know that they have these things cooking, it does instill confidence, right? Because it makes you feel better about the fact that, okay, we might not see any like direct results at the moment because, yeah, for whatever reason, but it's not because they don't care. It's not because they're not working on stuff behind the scenes. Like they are working on stuff. So we just need to have some patience and wait a little bit to let them, fully flush it out, fully work through everything that needs to be done for it to actually come into play. I personally like the new mechanic that replaced TV because I get to see the environment and hollow around me and fully move around. Yeah, no, I do. Again, I'm not saying that the TV mode is better than what they currently have. I think what they have right now is amazing. They've done a really good job at making a system that works, I think, for gameplay wise. Obviously, You know, there are improvements that can be made, but overall, the direction that they're heading in right now is very good. I just miss the TV a little bit. So, you know, maybe if the TV comes back as a puzzle kind of thing or like a mini game kind of thing, I think it'd be cool, but yeah, we'll see. But not in the story. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's fine that they removed it from the story because there were definitely some parts of the TV mode in the story that were really, really annoying and just not fun. So 100% understand why people got frustrated with it. But in the end, I still personally am of the firm belief that it wasn't that TV mode itself was the issue. It was the integration of TV mode that was the issue. The fact that TV mode was the basically only thing that you could do outside of like some mini combat stages here and there. The lack of smoothness, essentially. It was very not smooth going through the TV mode. And then just how much of it there was. That was the main issue. There was so much TV mode that became overwhelming and then subsequently annoying because it is not a strong enough game mode to be the main thing, I guess. And then also there was the expectation that it would be not as prominent because they said beforehand that there would be more focus on other game modes that are not the TV mode, and then it was still the main game mode, so then people got really annoyed at that too. That was another thing as well. But I still maintain that TV mode itself has a lot of potential and can be used in a really fun way, just not in the quantities that we received it as. Not in the quantities that we received it in. Maybe a little bit like here and there, and we would be so good, but not how it was on release, for sure. I think the pushback for Arpeggio Fault was actually what got TV mode canned fully. I could see them taking it away from the story, but the fact is it's been gone because of Arpeggio Fault's reaction. Yeah, well, to be fair, Arpeggio Fault was a dog shit game mode, so that's also understandable. But yeah, again, it's probably multiple factors, right? I'm sure they were like considering it for a while and then seeing all of the pushback mounting up about the TV mode. You know, a lot of decisions that led up to their final decision to lynch it completely. You know, it happens. It happens. And I'm sure they'll make the correct decision. Whatever they choose to do, whether it's like, you know, never touching TV mode again or maybe incorporating it in a little bit small ways in the future. At the end of the day, what's most important is that the devs are paying attention, right, to the player feedback and what people are talking about. And then also, they clearly also love playing the game themselves too. So then that can also inform them as players for what they might think is good to be added or removed from the game as well. So as long as they, you know, are open to listening to feedback, even if they don't necessarily want to follow the feedback, right? Like, I think there's a careful balance between receiving feedback and then obeying feedback. If you always obey feedback, that's also not a good thing. You should still make decisions that are informed of your own knowledge as developers and not just listen to what the players want. But you should still listen to what the players want. You should take what the players want into consideration and then make an educated decision on what you think will be best if it's actually followed. Right? Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like maybe some people might disagree with me on that. I know there's a lot of people who are like, no, devs should just listen to players. Players are always right. The consumer is always right. But at the end of the day, I personally don't think the consumer is always right. I'll be sorry. Sometimes people are kind of dumb. They think they want something, but then they receive something, and that's not actually what they want. So yeah, that's why I think there's always like a careful balance that you have to strike when listening to the consumer, but also not letting the consumer control everything that you are doing. The players are always right until it's a different opinion than mine. Exactly. While feedback is good, they should also remember to stick to their own vision as well. Exactly. You know what might work to satisfy both TV mode shills and haters? Selectable proxies. MCs who can roam hollow freely and siblings who is weak to ether, but it would be tedious for devs to implement. like, I think in an ideal world where you have unlimited resources, having those two separate paths would be great. You know, having multiple options on how you want to play the game, for sure, amazing. But at the end of the day, that is basically coding two separate game modes, essentially, for one, like, main... That's coding two game modes in one game mode. And that's just... They would never do that. That's such a waste of resources. Such a waste of resources. That would never happen. But I think in an ideal world where money and time and manpower is not an issue, yeah, that'd be a cool solution. But I just don't think it's a very realistic solution, unfortunately. But it would be cool. It would be cool. But I understand the vision, but I think the vision is a little bit too fantastical for reality. But I get you. The part where they climb through the ventilation ducts is also good. Yeah, exactly, right? It's like they're finding different ways of finding, they're finding new ways of gameplay already. So even if they don't use the TV mode itself, as long as they are constantly trying to evolve the game and constantly trying to push forward into making it better and better and trying new things, then I think that is the most important thing at the end of the day, right? As much as I like TV mode, even if they never touch it again, it's fine. As long as the alternative that they have, and which they clearly are proving that is working, the alternatives that they keep coming up with are, great and better, then no complaints here.
下来的就是我已经问了这些问题了，是吧？不是因为听劝了，所以才这么做的。
是的，因为客观来说，当真的出现问题，然后你再根据这个问题再做调整的时候，其实已经会晚很多。来说你本身需要更前置的。
Yeah, and they're talking about the whole how feedback essentially informs their dev cycle, right?
除了就是愿意去倾听玩家的一些意见，我们愿意去玩家。
Because even if they do take in feedback, they can't just implement it immediately.
在游戏设计上，我们会做更多的前置性的一些思考，把我们
That's
比如
understandable.
说最拿手的，像刚刚提到的那种，拍照活动能够呈现代理人的都市生活那部分的体验，对吧？能够就是更有意思的东西呈现给大家，对吧？这更多是基于我们过去的经验和一些灵感的一些碰撞吧。
然后接下来还有一个问题就是玩法这一块，我从这个测试服一测的时候就开始玩，然后但是有一个玩法让我印象很深刻，然后一直也惦记着的就是这个3测时候有一个联机打 BOSS 的这么一个玩法，这个玩法未来可能还会
Co-op boss fight. Oh my god! Oh my god! Raids bosses, bro! I want raids so bad. Co-op
准备过程我
raids.
们还是相对谨慎的去对待的，对吧？就是比如说技术储备或者
I want
是
it
周边
so
的一
bad.
些基建我们是要做好准备之后才能够把这件事情推上线的。对
，Oh my god, that's gonna be so fun.
马萨大冒险，对吧？然后 N 的奇闻录，然后其实是在一定程度上是为这件事情是去铺路的。另外一件事情值得说的是，就是在单机模式下和在联机模式下要做的，就是对于角色的改造其实是不大一样的。
比如说那个连携技，我们自己
Yeah, but there's definitely a lot of like kinks they would have to work out, or like mechanics that they have to think about how to change.
对，就不仅仅是这样，还有一些角色的个体机制，你在联机模式下它去处理掉这个问题的话，其实都挺有。
I wonder if there's a chain attack, then you just have each individual player press it themselves.
对，但是我们这一次的话就是假设后面联机要上的话，我们其实还是会完整的把这个比较重要的一个体验把它端上来。对，
我是想象不出来这个问题，现在那很期待。
对，就是简单来讲就可以跟朋友们一起放出。
Oh yeah, so then you can do the chain attacks together.
这件事情去做一些需要玩家之间
Hopefully no lag.
或者说有一定的交互的这样的观察体验。对的，所以说连接这件事情。
But there is a timer bar as a whole, so
多体验
lag probably wouldn't be too bad.
和2-3个人打一个 boss 这样的一个体验上面。
Oh my god, this is what I want. This is what I want so bad.
因为我是每个版本的角色我都会抽，然后其实现在也已经很多这个之前版本的角色了，然后但是现在的情况就是在这个新的就是比较高端的这个战斗环境，比如说像世宇啊、微局啊、世宇要2队人，这个微局3队人，很多老角色就这个情况就是用不上，没机会出场。
这个我觉得这个问题其实挺严肃的，就是说，你看到我们这次2.3也推出了一个，我觉得
临界推演，
就是临界推演这样的一个玩法嘛。对，它其实它本质目的是尽可能让玩家的角色，曾经的一些角色能够继续发挥他们的价值。然后我们也知道，就是角色的话，就是玩家肯定是投入了相当多的心血。
Oh, so is this like a new game mode that lets?
然后它肯定不是说
I'm sorry, I'm not great with meta and stuff, but it seems like this is something that essentially allows older characters who might not be as relevant
这个玩法让我们
nowadays
用到更
to
多
be
角色。不过
used.
现实
A game
是我
mode
们
that
这个老
kind
角
of like
色
allows that.
啊，这个之前也说过了，就是随着版本的变化，就是机制越来越多，然后也变得这个老角色也就变得越来越牢。然后我之前经常抽到的这些常驻角色啊，即使是弱点环境，也很难打出高分。我知道这是一个比较棘手的问题，不过。既然你们能够对这个像爱莲、这个0号安比啊这样进行这种加强，所以我也得问问，像其他的这些老角色，体验要怎么样？后面有没有什么计划？
就是就像之前说的那样，对于我们的老朋友，我们还是会就是尝试去做出一些提升的。毕竟我们知道玩家是有一些情感寄托在上面的。虽然我们目前来讲就是推出了类似于像爱莲，对吧？0号安比这2位角色，那肯定还是会有。
I think that's Soldier Zero, Anby, and Ellen.
他个人的那个时刻会有
Alian.
细节。
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So they're talking. Sorry, because the captions have some like words that they're not sure of. So Alian sounds like Ellen, and then Zero is Anby. They said Anby, Zero Anby. So, and those are the 2 characters that have received like reworks essentially.
是具体会补强谁呢？
这个我觉得大家可以等一等，等到2.5版本的时候，我们就会有所。
So they're reworking some of the older characters.
自己希望补强的谁在弹幕里面打出来啊？
是的，我觉得也很欢迎这一点。然后就是我们会认真的考虑。
Very nice, very nice.
大家应该是在弹幕里面应该打出来了，到时候好好看一看啊。
没问题。
那这个说完了角色，我们还是要说回这个战斗当中的一个很重要的一个元素，就是这个敌人的这个设计啊。其实我感觉现在的就是这个角色战斗这个越做越苦。不过我们的这个一些敌人就和敌人之间那个交互，保持的是这个
yellow light, red light
这种机制。如果我们用特定的一些角色，甚至一些这个有大量无敌帧的这个角色来躲这些交互，长此以往的话，就让这个战斗的这种交互性就变得越来越单一。这方面会有
doing something with the parry system?
其实我觉得谷老师提的这个问题很有道理。这次我们也会做出一些变化，尝试在角色和怪物的交互上来讲做一些新的一些设计。当然，就是我们并不想把它做的特别的，就是门槛做的特别的高嘛。
But they're not making it necessarily harder, like reaction time.
就是当然它肯定是能够提供一定的深度的，而且它也会作为比如说一部分 BOSS 的压迫感的一些。
They have some creative ways of making the combat not as
去上难度。对，就是我觉得还是说。奔着角色跟怪物的这个
making the
交互起来好玩这件事情去做体验升级。
这样看下来的话，团队也是对不管是活动升级，然后还是迭代，还是这个 BOSS 战斗更新机制都是已经在进行中了，是吧？
没错。然后这件事情其实从长线来看的话，也是为了赋予我们刚刚说的那个目标感。玩家在游戏内投入了时间，对吧？锻炼他的对游戏的理解、游戏水平，然后也倾注了对代理人的情感。所以说，不管是剧情，还是说战斗玩法，还是说那些机制，其实本质上来讲是想让玩家这部分投入能在更久远的未来迎来一些变化。
Okay, now they're talking about how they want to share this.
听着已经觉得这像结束语。
胡歌老师是不是还有进一步的问题？
那当然是我们这个后续版本的优化，这还没有说优化方面的问题。
那我在这里呢，其实可以简单的开个头，因为后续比如不管是即将到来的2.4版本，还是2.5版本，就都会有一些新的优化内容上线。这些优化当中，我觉得在目前这个节点上，真正拎出来讲的一个点，就是关于对于前期的历程的迭代。就像振宇说的，我们欢迎新朋友这个点一样，就是其实我相信绝训在这个长线运营的过程中，肯定会有一些新的玩家加入到我们当中来，对吧？那这些新玩家可能会有一些新的诉求，每一位新来的玩家他其实是能够快速的跟上这个大部队。那针对这一点的话，我们也对之前的前期的一些，比如说平台期，对吧？所谓平台期做出了一些加速，能够让玩家更快的体验到现在绝训令的一些更新的内容。当然这个也不是全部，后续在就是版本推进过程中，我们也会针对
gameplay or progression, the progression plateaus in the progression
这样那样的痛点去进行一些迭代和调整。
其实作为老玩家的话，虽然我们也会欢迎新玩家，但是确实对于新玩家的游戏体验，我们老玩家确实也很难给出一个合适的角度来提出意见啊。但是这个我毕竟是老玩家，能不能再说点围绕我们老玩家这方面的优化
？Okay, don't forget the old players.
2.4版本的话，
the loyalists
就会新增那个一键挂机大家省去很多那种不必要的一些重复劳作新增。举个例子就比如说，就是2.4版本的话，随便关经营都会新增那个一键挂机大家省去很多不必要的一些重复劳作。
Wait, they're adding auto. They're adding auto. Oh my god, they're adding auto. Wait, this is huge. Wait, this is huge. This is massive. This is ginormous. They're adding auto. They're adding auto. They're adding auto farm. They're adding autoplay. I wonder if this is going to be like autoplay in combat or if it's going to like be like skip the stage, like to farm it. Oh my god. Whichever one. I don't care. Whichever one it is, it's going to make farming so much easier. Let's go. Auto farm to save you time. Dude, honestly, games are like gacha games are so unplayable without auto nowadays. The only reason I think Zenless is fine is because the dailies technically don't require you to farm. Like you can complete the dailies without doing a single lick of farming, which is actually really nice. But if you can auto farm, then that makes it even better because then you can also, you know, spend your energy without necessarily needing to take the, you know, those extra 5 to 10 minutes in your day to do it. Oh my god. Autoplay, I love the combat, bro. Guys, adding autoplay doesn't mean that the combat's gonna like be lynched. It just means that they're gonna have like some like mid AI like running the characters for you. So if you don't want to touch it yourself, then you can just put it on the side.
做还有一些就是比如说玩家反馈比较多的比如说计算动画的一些加快啊，驱动盘辅词条的定向啊，还有战斗跳字的合并啊，这样的优化也会在后续的版本当中逐渐大家见到。
Oh, that's huge.
战斗数字合并
massive.
这个还挺需要的啊，因为我经常用这个异常队战斗，然后经常会就蹦出好多数字啊，经常就看不到这个总伤害。然后同时呢，这个甚至还会把这个游戏里面这个敌人的
Too many damage numbers,
看
guys.
不到啊，搞得我不得不把
Clearly, the people complaining about damage numbers have never played Maple Story. These are rookie numbers. These are literally rookie numbers, okay? You see the size of that on the screen? That shit's tiny. You guys have not been in the mines. You guys have not been in the mines where you can where someone can press one button on your keyboard and then you suddenly can't see the entire screen. They're talking about auto Shuibian Temple. Oh wait, really? Oh, they're only talking about the Shuibian Temple for the auto, not the actual combat itself? Is it just for farming? Like the temple? I mean, listen, that's still better. That's still good. I'll still take that. I'll take that over nothing. Okay. But damn. Okay. I guess I still... I have to spend my energy myself. Oh, the horror.
伤害数字的这个界面就直接给它关掉了。
也是考虑到这一点，我觉得这一点是可以说的，就是我们8.5版本的话会尝试进行解决这个问题，然后呢，让玩家还有谷歌老师就更清晰的能看到自己的那个战斗跳的一些情况。
Rookie numbers.
确实，我这边感觉能问的也是问的差不多了啊。这个小白老师和团队确实也能感受到，就是这个。
I'm really guy. Okay. Thank you for the info.
剧情、玩法、地图设计还有战斗交互都是有这个考量和想法的。
是的，其实谷歌老师一开始提的那个目标感这件事情，我是很认同的。对，虽然我们团队内部的话不会用这个词去讨论，但其实
because I mean these captions are really good, honestly. But there are still like some things that are a little bit unclear.
也倾注了更多心血、情感在代理人身上。那这样的话，你只有在对应的，比如说游戏体验上、剧情上甚至一些战斗机制上，能够做到，能够匹配玩家需求，甚至就是可能提供一些差异化的体验，玩家才会愿意去玩下去。这是我们长期思考的一个命题。
这个每次我都是。其实来势汹汹的带着这个尖锐的问题来啊，但是每次都被这个小白老师诚恳的态度搞得我都不好去恶狠狠的问出来。这个我也只是这个
He came prepared, okay? He studied for the test.
提出尖锐的问题，其实根本上也都是希望这个自己喜欢的游戏能变得越来越好啊。今天听小白老师说了这么多
，No, but listening to a dev talk like this is comforting, right?
还是那句话吧，
It's comforting to hear that they're considering all of these different things.
其实创作者呢也是，其实
you know, sometimes they'll hit, sometimes they'll miss in execution. But at the end of the day, as long as they're trying, right?
所以我们尽可能想要把体验做得更
and then knowing and just like hearing it from their mouths that they are trying different things, even if we can't necessarily see them right now. Again, instills confidence.
以及正在制作的内容，也希望呢这些内容在后续正式落地了之后，能够大家能够满意。
It's about transparency and clarity,
期待你们之后的表现啊，看看这个目标感的实现是否真的就像你前面说的那样，在后续的版本里面这个各项的呈现出来。
我们尽力做到，当然也欢迎大家随时的监督没有大家一路以来的支持，就没有现在绝学零。也欢迎屏幕前的大家给我们多多提反馈。
那我就回去继续收集大家的意见
to the feedback board
做准备
这个谷歌老师可以按照自己的节奏来了。
那么我们这期的节目就先到这里了我们也先放小白老师回去工作了，谢谢大家的观看。
那么下次有机会再见，拜拜，
拜拜。W. At least they let the players know that they read the feedback. Yeah, and that in itself is already a huge thing. Sorry, you can ignore my recommended. No, yeah, but that in itself is already so important, right? Just letting the players know that, listen, we are listening. and then subsequently proving it through their actions. W devs. Swoop video recommended. Say Swoop's good. I love Swoop. Vanity Swan as well. Yeah. Yeah, this is the great Zenless Zone Zero official cameo that appeared. No, but yeah, no, this dev talk was really good. And did they mention that they're going to be doing more of these? Wait, there's more. Oh no, I just clicked back. What am I saying? Because I mean, I might have missed it because it was like it is hard to read super fast, but obviously I had to because it's getting late. But Az and Josh mentioned that they said that they're going to try to do more dev talks in the future because I love them. I really like it whenever I can hear from the developers themselves, their own thoughts and decisions and things that they're thinking about and working towards. But yeah, TBH is not the first dev talks. I'm expecting there'll be more, which I'll be super happy. Yeah, it's not the first one, but obviously, you know, if they do them more frequently, then that'll also be really, really nice. They did 2 dev talks last year. Yeah, and 2 is, hey, that's better than none. But if we can get even more next year, that'll be pretty sick. It reminds us they're working hard and still care when we hear from them. And when we get to see their faces too, right? I think that's one thing that is super understated about these dev talks as well, is at the end of the day, it's easy to just read a message and just listen to a speech or listen to words from behind a screen. But actually getting to see the faces of the people, getting to have that human connection with the people who are working on this game that we all love so much, it does make you feel a lot more personal, right? In a good way. The card dealing meme about Mr. Y in the beginning of the dev talk. Yeah, I didn't fully get the reference there because I'm probably like forgetting a bunch of stuff from before, but like, you know, doing fun little jokes like that too. Keeping it lighthearted is important. I didn't play since the Big Bang. Dude, I farmed for like 3 months to get my cleric to level 50 and then they released the Big Bang and then you could get to level 50 in a week. I was like, bro, it was so rough for MapleStory. They know that players' gratitude also sells. If they keep listening and improving, the future will be brighter and brighter. Creator, refine our game. Exactly. Creator, refine us. Creator, refine the game. We will become the Exaltists, chat. We will be the Exaltists. And we will listen to the Creator's creed. As long as they keep feeding us well. I was confused if they meant card dealing or if it's a typo. Maybe they should have been card dealing, but they showed cars. Oh, because they showed cars? I mean, it could be. It could be a typo and it was car dealing instead of card dealing. We won't know because we cannot speak Chinese, but... No, W. I mean, was this manually translated by the person who posted it? I wonder. Or was this like machine translation? I think it was manually translated because they actually had explanations and stuff. Like they had translator notes in some of those translations, especially with the names in the middle. So that was pretty sick. Check DM. Why am I checking the DM? Why must I read Azrael Vanity's DM? What is this? This is the card meme? Oh, Az got our back. What the? What? Oh wait, there's stuff flashing on the screen. Hold up, I was so distracted.
像这个发牌这种事情，是你自己刷到的，还是说你的同事把你按在那里看的？
这不是发给我看的，就很火，就各个就公司里面各个群里面，甚至我家里亲戚，甚至我妈妈都知道这个事情，对吧？他发给我看。
Oh my god! I wish I had the translation so bad. I wish I had the translation so bad, dude. Oh my! What is on my screen? Okay, I do not know what that ad was on my screen. Jesus, I hope that was not TOS. Guys, I always say this. but Billy absolutely sends me with how absurd their memes, their nicknames, just Billy as a whole, they're so what's the word? It's so out there. It's so beyond my brain's comprehension. Some of the memes I see on Billy, but it is so good. It's like so absurd that it becomes peak. It's amazing. I fucking love them. Thank you, Az, for mute audio. It might be copyrighted. Oh, it's too late for that. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, damn. Nico memes are also kind of unhinged. Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's in a language I don't understand, so then I lose context there, so it becomes extra absurd because I don't have the context, or if it's just that absurd. Yeah, there's brain rot and then there's Chinese brain rot, but oh my god, it's so peak. It's so peak. Shit like Myeon meme Doga from Nico is. Yeah, I feel like I'm blazing when I see some of the shit up there. Can we have the link to the Billy video? Okay, I got you. Thank Az, guys. You guys have to thank Az for the link. Az said that. Azrael Vanity, our Lord Daddy. Here you go. There you go, guys. There's your Billy meme link. Southeast Asian brain rot meme equals hell. An island full of bananas. Something slumbernanas. Anytime, lol. Thanks, Az. Not that song, guys. Guys, you don't like the most peak? Honestly, I wanted to make this into a short, and then I never did. Maybe I should still make it into short. Maybe I should bring it back. I should bring back the slumbernanas, guys. Let me show you. For everyone who's new here, who hasn't seen this, I need you to see this because this is amazing. I'm not afraid to say that this is amazing. This is my best clip. You are about to witness my best clip on this channel. How do I view clips? There we go. Let's see, where is it? What the heck is this? What is this? Just keep walking and it might show up over there. But yeah, the Artist Alley has really cute stuff. What is this clip? What is this clip? Why does it have 300 views? What was that? Huh? Where is it? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Guys, it's peak. Guys, it's so peak. Okay, wait. Let me move myself. You guys need to experience this in all of its glory. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so loud! It's so loud, guys! Help! An island full of bananas. Bottom check. Oh my goodness gracious. What have we created here, guys? Is it a masterpiece? It's peak. Is it, guys? It's peak. It's peak. Was it a masterpiece or a mistake? It was a masterpiece. I'm answering the question for you. It was a masterpiece. How do you block a stream? I'm actually not sure. I think you go here and then there's like a block button, but like on a channel, I believe. I don't know. I've never blocked a stream before. I've only blocked people on my stream. Anyways, on that note, I think I shall be off for tonight. Oh wait, how good is your Chinese? I speak and understand conversational Cantonese pretty well, but I cannot read or write. Like at all. But if you spoke Cantonese to me, I could speak back to you. My vocabulary is not very vast, but I could understand it and I could speak it. So just no reading or writing. And no, I don't know any Mandarin except for like the numbers and the words that are the same in Cantonese. But I do want to learn. Because I feel like learning Mandarin, honestly, would be really good. Because I could read Billy without the shitty Google Translate, which would be iconic. And also just be, because I mean, it's like I play so many Chinese games, you know? So being able to understand the original language would be neat. But yeah. Anyways, I am going to be off because I have to be awake in 5 hours. 5 hours for the Booba special program. So I'll see you guys then for that. See you guys in 5 hours. For everyone who is new here are my socials. I give stream updates on Twitter and Discord, and you can also drop a follow or sub on the channel to be notified the next time I'm live. But yeah, next time I'm live, 5 hours. We will be watching the Booba special program, and then we will watch the Zenless special program after. Hopefully they will not overlap, but we will see how long the wall one is. But yeah, that's about it for tonight. Let me see, is there anyone to raid really quick, mayhaps? Oh, Muzzy! Muzzy's online! Oh, so is Soul, but okay, but Muzzy's playing Zenless, so we're gonna raid Muzzy. Alright, let's go say hi to Muzzy. So go say hi to Muzzy for us over on Twitch. And then on YouTube.
Yo, hey.
Let me see. Give me a second. We'll raid Soul on YouTube, and then we'll raid Muzzy on Twitch. All right. Sound good, guys? Sound good. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys in 5 hours for the Wua special program, and then the Zenless special program. And then I think we're gonna have a mini podcast for the Zenless one after the Zenless program. So see you guys then for that. Very excited. And yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just stream until the special program. I can't. I have to go out in the afternoon. I'm gonna go out with Aiden. We're gonna go do some stuff. So I cannot not sleep tonight. I need to get some sleep. But yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And very excited for the morning. I'll try to be live half an hour before the Wua one. So I'll try to be live by 5:30 EST. So yeah, see you guys. Bye bye. Bye. I'ma send the raid now.
That was clearly not. Yo, hey, I was talking with you a little bit earlier, but hey everyone, welcoming. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Age, how you doing today? I was asking you if you're going to watch the special program later. I know it's going to be like super early for you all in NA. Sorry, I was still live. All good. I mean, yeah, I can see you're still live, right? So we're going to have, what is the acronym you used this last time? It was PPP. We're going to have the PPP after it, right? That was so